Hello, 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 hello. Hello, how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing tonight? As for myself, I am doing fine. Happy, happy Saturday. Hey, y'all, I'm coming. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, y'all, let's chit chat tonight. I came on because I want to talk about straw, y'all. If y'all want to chime in, I did invite someone to come over to join the panel, and we're going to talk about straw because I have not given my review, and I think it was a pretty good movie overall. Hey, Auntie, how are you? How are you this Saturday? Yeah, because I haven't given my review yet, and I think it was a pretty good movie overall. You know, for Tyler Perry, I like Tyler Perry movies, but I think this one was it was pretty good. It was pretty good, pretty good. Hey, Kima, Kima, okay, boo. Hey, Vibe, how are you? Oh, Vibe, why I just saw that they finna go live about it on the news, girl. We done dropped the bomb on Iran. Lord, I think it done started some. I ain't got the full story of it, but I will catch up on it. I saw that, girl. How you doing this evening? That's what I be saying. It be just too much going on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I just saw that. I ain't get to watch the news today. What I been doing? Went to work, came home. Oh, I just finished eating. I just made me some hot dogs and ate my chips. My baby gone, so it's just me. So I just finished eating. I had to put some on my stomach before I come on here. I ain't want to be smacking in y'all ear and things. How is everyone? Y'all Saturday going good? Let me turn this down. Mm, okay. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. So, yeah, I want to talk about straw, get my review on it. Like I said, my girl coming up, Kima. She want to talk about straw too because she's seen it. And y'all watched that movie Vibe? You saw it, Vibe? Auntie, you saw it? Y'all watched straw? Oh, it say your device not okay. I see. Hold up. Kima? Okay. Hey, lady.
Hey, how you doing, honey?
Good and you?
I'm doing good.
Good, 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 good. Glad you came up, girl. Yes, y'all, this is my guest, Akima. Y'all go follow her. New life, new reaction.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, girl, we're going to talk about Straw. Trying to see if they done watch Straw. Y'all done watch Straw?
Hold on, let me see if I can see the chat.
Let me pull this up on my phone right quick. Hold up.
Hey, I'm a whole vibe. How you doing?
Hold up. I'm coming, King. Give me 1 second. I'm finna
Okay.
drop your link right quick. Okay. I ain't been on here in so long. Okay, I think I got it. I done forgot how to do it. I think I got it. All right. Yes, y'all. So go follow my girl Kima Kima. Yes, that is her link there.
Thank you. I don't even know how to do that. How you
I
do
just
that?
had to go through. It's easy though. I had to do it from my phone. But I can't do it from the
You got to
computer.
do it being live to do that to drop somebody link.
Uh-huh. I can't do it on the computer. I did it on my phone.
Oh,
No,
look
I
at you.
okay. I've been
Learning
learning a
something
couple
new
few
every time.
things, girl. I've been learning a few things. Just a few things.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, girl. I had told my sister about it too, so she might pop up on us because she did say she wanted to talk about straw too. She watched it.
Oh, she finally seen it.
Uh-huh. Good, yeah.
Did she
Yeah,
cry?
huh?
Did she cry?
Did it what she told? She just said it was what she told me. I forget. I don't think she said she cried. She said it was she did. She said I forgot the word she used, but yeah, she did.
That was a sad movie.
Oh
How
my
many people have
goodness.
seen it?
Huh?
And somebody said they don't seen it yet. But
Um
anywho, we gonna talk about it.
somebody. Hey princess, hey Sarah. Oh yeah, we still gonna talk about it. We still, I know Saret seen it because I did see Justice Live. That was a good panel review there. They did a good review on it too. So, hey,
Oh, okay.
Saret, Princess, thank you for your 10 months. God, late Princess. Oh my God. Oh, baby, that time waits for no one. No one. Well, Princess, I don't know. Let me see. Let me open it up on my phone. But yeah, y'all, we finna talk about straw a little bit. Give our little opinion on it or what have you. I don't see nothing. Hey Justice, how are you? Yes, so Kima,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna talk about like the beginning of it first, right? You know how it started off or whatever. I did take a few
Right.
notes to kind of cause I watched it. Ooh, it done been about 2 weeks now. It been a minute
Okay.
or whatever. So I took
Right.
notes on it so we can go off of that or whatever like that. But like I got like for the beginning of it, they showed her coming out the hospital with the blanket or whatever. But
Right.
we're gonna bypass that little piece or whatever. But then
Okay.
it goes to the grocery store part. You know how it started out, when she was working, going in the working in the grocery store, whatever like that.
Right.
And she was it the movie to me, it started off rough. I'm like, it just started off rough. And to me, the whole movie, it seemed like she was crying from the beginning to the end, but she wasn't really crying. You know what I'm saying? It was just sad from start to finish. I'm just like, girl, like I'm just frowned up, like, oh my God, oh, the whole movie. But anywho, so she working at the grocery store, whatever, whatever. She
Right.
to the little incident. The woman want to use the wick. I don't know what she was buying. I
That's
can't remember.
why I'm gonna ask about why did the woman get so mad at her? I know she said I do it all the time, and then as she
Hey,
do it all the
Brittany.
time, and then she couldn't do it, and then the man throw the glass bottle to her.
Because I think she must have been trying to buy. I don't know. She was buying something that wasn't on wick. It seemed like it was alcohol. I don't know.
Hmm.
Because when they bust the bottle, I thought it was alcohol. I don't
And
know.
then at the end, no, and then at the beginning, okay, she couldn't do that, but then that's why I be talking about with us too. Sometimes we make it harder for each other. That
Right.
part right there, that was kind of like, well, dang, I'm just trying to do my job. Just because you did it with that person, I'm not gonna put myself in trouble to do that.
Right. 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 That's true. I mean, they expect it. But hey,
And then
but
here go this nasty manager. I think everybody done had that one manager they just couldn't stand or didn't want to go to work, knowing he gonna be the type of manager he was, because he was very rude. He was very mean spirit. He was just not.
In the
And
beginning of it, it gave me set it off vibes. You remember how Luther was at the janitorial? And that
yeah,
and then the characters was looking like the people from Set It Off. I'm like, hold up now. Where we going with this? Yeah, like where we going with this now, Tyler? He was damn near looking like Luther. I said, oh Lord.
yeah, he was. When you sit here and think, I
Yeah.
did not know this was the same man who was married to Aretha Franklin and
Who
played in Cooley High.
who was married to Aretha?
The man that was
The
the boss man, he was married to Aretha Franklin, and they had a son. I had to look him up, and
oh,
he
I didn't
played
know
in
that.
a movie back then called Cooley High, Cool High.
Yeah, I remember Cooley High, but I
Yeah,
don't think I ever really watched that whole movie.
so that's why I was
Never
like, cause he
really
like a
watched.
veteran. So I was like,
What's
well,
up,
what?
TRW? Yeah, I don't think I really watched that whole movie, but it
Oh,
was
you
giving
and my stuff.
set it. It gave set it off vibes at the beginning with the manager. You know how he was acting like Luther from the janitorial service and all this.
Right,
And she had a little spill after that. So after all that went down, she went home and stuff. And she was coming back because she wanted to get her check. So this way everything get heated at. She went to go pick up her last check or whatever. And I'm still trying to figure out too, okay, they in the office. She want the last check. Her and the boss man, they going at back and forth, whatever, whatever. But the men came in to rob the place, right? He called her
right.
off her name tag, and she ended up losing it and just went off and took them out or whatever. But I never, like throughout the whole movie, they never said nothing else about the men. Like, did that really happen with the men,
All right, right.
or was
Oh,
it
we
just,
missed the part. We
huh?
missed the part, T. Well,
What?
they got me when I really thought she dropped her daughter off, and I thought the CPS workers was really taking her. I really thought that scene was real. Well, she had to get the money for her before that
Yeah.
had happened with the robbery. I really thought that was real, and I did not pay. I was paying attention why the lady was looking like that when she dropped the daughter off. Well, she didn't never drop the daughter off because but I really thought CPS had took her daughter before all that transpired with the robbery and
When
all
I
that. When
saw
she was
that,
gone.
I kind of figured that from the beginning of the movie because, like with me, I go off the title. The movie called Straw, so to me, at some point, you're gonna be breaking down. You know what I'm saying? So that
Right.
kind of let me knew that the daughter was already gone, like, and she was going through her mental thing. You know what I'm saying? So I
Well,
kind of knew when that happened with the CPS stuff. I was like,
you
oh,
was good to read that because they had me fooled for a minute right there. Because I really thought the people had called her at her job, and then the manager got mad with her when they was in the back when he was like, "Oh, you gotta leave now." You know what I'm saying? You always got something going
mhm.
on with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
I
Yeah, but
was
I
like,
don't know.
"Oh, so you see, you had your eyes open, really, because they had me fooled." So
But
let's
like
keep
I say, I
going.
go off the title of the movie because I'm like, whatever the name of a movie is, it's gonna have to be something, surrounding that title or whatever. So I'm like,
Right.
Straw, well, that could have been why the beginning was how it was. But then later on, come to find out, yeah, the baby had them passed or whatever like that. So I got that, but when I say this movie, it was just so much happening in the movie. Like, I get people do go through things, but at the same time, it was just like, I mean, she literally had the weight of the world on her shoulders. You done lost your job. It was just so much. You done got evicted, all kind of stuff. You done got in a car accident.
Police hit the
All this
car.
happened
Yeah.
in one day. Like, man, it was just so much. I'm like, damn. But is that realistic? Like, I guess it is. I don't know. But that was a
I
lot.
mean,
He put a lot on it.
I mean, you. I mean, I think some of us done experienced. I had like a one day, like everything, something didn't go right, like one
Yeah.
after another. You be like, dang, what is it? But then you be like, is this my karma? Uh,
But look
uh,
at the type of the type of stuff.
yeah,
Big show,
yeah,
your job. I just
yeah.
think one day you might have lost your job. That's a day gone,
Right.
whatever. Later on, months later, whatever, you get evicted. But all this happened in one day. And I could see how she had that mental breakdown. I guess that's
Right.
what he was trying to portray with it. Like how you can go through so much and you just lose it. You know what I'm saying? Even after you done lost your child, like you got grieving going on. It was so much going on.
And she had a lot of grieving, but she still was doing her same routine. That's the crazy part about it. You know what I'm saying? She still was doing her same regular routine by getting up, going to work, by getting up, doing her day to day
Right,
thing,
right,
not knowing that her daughter was dead. Cause I think she
right.
had to call the mama. The mama called her. I'm not for sure how she found out, but we'll get to that part. I don't
I
went
think
all
he
the
need
way.
a part two for sure. You think it should be a part two?
Yes,
It because a
yes.
lot of stuff wasn't like clear. Like a lot of stuff just was not clear. Like how this happened, how you get here. You know what I'm saying? How did we get here from that? And you know, so it was just a lot. It
But
was a
I
lot.
can tell you it's one of Tyler Perry's best movies, and he done
I
pissed a lot of
can't
people
say
off
that.
behind. It. It made me cry. It made me cry. Like I was trying to, and I really was into that movie. I done seen a lot of Tyler Perry movies, but with this
Hmm.
movie, it really had me moved with like
Yeah, this here
Charles
was really
T.
different.
Henson.
This was different.
Right. She can't do no wrong. Like she got that crying face. She got the
Mhm.
face.
That's why I say
'Cause
look like from the beginning, like she was already crying. I'm like, but she wasn't really crying. But I don't know. She just had a look. I don't know how she was looking in there. Like she was out crying the whole movie, but she wasn't really crying.
I think
I'm
this
like,
was one of her
dang.
best movies.
I do too. I do
I
too.
really think she should get an Oscar for this movie. I'm sorry. This is like, even though I love her on Empire, but this was one of her best work right here. I'm sorry. Cause she
Hmm.
made me cry. And she done
Yeah.
cried in Baby Boy and she ain't make me cry.
Okay. This was one of his best ones. I can't lie about that. Yeah.
But he
So
did have a lot of things going on at one time.
it was
I'm
so
agree
much at
with you
one
that. One
time.
time,
Like,
yeah,
come on
it
now.
had me
We
on
got
my
to slow
feet
down
like,
now.
yeah,
Slow down, Tyler.
yeah,
Slow down.
yeah, that
You're moving
was.
too fast. And that's why I say too, it should be a part two to that because and it's like I mean, it was just stuff happening, boom, 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 boom. But it should be a part two because even with the stuff with her mama, I mean, I want to know how was that relationship? Like, how was
Right.
they not talking for her to not be involved? Like, it was so much like he didn't show or whatever.
My thing was when
Hey,
the
coffee.
robbery took place and she was talking to the manager and he still was being rude. For her to just want her money and what she worked for, she didn't want to take the rest of that other money. Because remember, she went to the bank. She just told
Hmm.
them to give the money that was owed to her. Like, and like when the robbery happened, she could have took all that money and just said F that check or
Right,
F, you know what
right.
I'm saying? But she still had a good heart to know better not to take something that wasn't hers. She just wanted what was, she earned and she worked for. I really loved that part because
And
most of
that's
us,
what bring me to like the name of that bank. The name of the bank was
you was
called
telling me that.
Benevolent, right? And that
Uh-huh.
kind of that mean benevolent. That mean like a kind person or whatever, doing kind gestures, whatever like that. So I think that was part of her role too, like to she even through everything she was going on everything that was going on, she was still kind to everybody throughout the
Right.
whole thing. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't being, she wasn't trying to rob the bank. She ain't trying to take all the money. So that bank, that benevolent part, that had a lot to do with it too. And I think the bank lady, she was played that benevolent part too because she was there with her through the whole thing. She even walked out the bank with her or whatever like that. So I think the name of that bank, it had a lot to do with the movie too, because it showed you like acts of kindness, even when you're going through your worst. You can still be a good person. You don't just have to be laughing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. They always portrayed us as like monkeys. We
Mean.
steal, we
Yeah,
ghetto, and
angry
all
women
that.
and stuff. You're right.
Right.
Right, right.
So I'm
Exactly.
glad Tyler, put that in
Hey,
his picture.
Tyler.
Like all
Mm,
of us ain't the same. Like that, some of us do still got a good heart, and we don't snap all the time. Cause
hmm
when that pressure she was under, she
Even
boy,
when you at your lowest, right, right.
yeah, yeah,
So
that take a lot of
that was a
patience.
big thing too. Hmm Yeah, so
Yes.
that was the thing too. I was looking at. Oh, let me see what else was going on, girl. Because it done been about 2 weeks since I
Well,
done.
let's talk about the issue with with us not wanting to deal with law enforcement for things they do like that. What they did to her, that was messed up.
Yes, and that started. This still kind of at the beginning when the man ran her off the road.
Right.
Remember that he ran her off the
Mm-hmm.
road, and even that part right there, that put me in the mind of the Sonya Massey lady. You remember that?
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about? The
That's the
lady who.
one that trooper stopped her over. Did she hang herself in the jail
No,
cell? I
no, this
forgot.
the lady that he
Oh, that went in
powder.
the house. Yeah.
Yeah, over the bottle
Yeah.
of boiling pot of water or whatever. It put me in the
Uh-huh.
mind of that when they did that part. So I'm like, was Tyler thinking about that? Because when stuff like that happened to us, they drop the ball on it. You don't hear no more about it. So I'm thinking, well, I wonder if he's trying to bring that part back to life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was giving them type of vibes. But even with that, I know she was terrified of that man, that's for sure. But it put
And
me.
you wonder why a lot of us are afraid of law right now. Cause look what they did.
Mhm.
And then he told the lady, "Well, if you don't do it, I'm gonna do it worse. He gonna do it worse than me." You know what
Right,
I'm saying? Abusing their power. And me, I don't really care for them. That's why I try to stay out
exactly.
of trouble. But that just was the sad part on his, that was careless. And they wonder why the black, well, we can't just say, well, we gonna say us. I ain't gonna say black folks, but well, I could say that a lot of us don't like calling the law. Cause look
Right,
what that transpired. And look what a
right,
lot of us had to with Trayvon Martin and George Floyd and all of us done seen they done did to people. So that took a lot of gut. That took a lot of not to get angry and fight back how he did it. And
hmm
then and then at, and then to play his role, knowing he did that the whole I didn't know the whole time he was sitting there during the standoff. I did not know that he got me on that one too, on
Who
that part.
the police?
Right, the police, cause you remember
Was
she
that
told
the man though? I
yeah,
was
that was him.
thinking that too,
That was
but
him.
I didn't think that was him.
Cause she told Tatiana, if I'm saying her name right,
Hmm.
that she wanted she wanted her and the other detective to find out who the cop was who ran off the road, like hit
Right.
her. So that was him the whole time during that squad. And
You talking about the FBI man, right?
no, it was the other cop. You remember when she had ended up slapping him?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tati,
The one
yeah,
that came in and took over.
that was the cop that
I don't think that was him though, Kima, because
that was him. That wasn't the man that did the standoff. Cause you remember when she came out the trailer and she's like, "It was you," and she punched the white man, and the sergeant said, "I need to talk to you."
no, he
You know what
ended
I'm
up
saying?
walking up. I don't know how he got there, but he ended up walking up on the
But he
scene.
was there the whole. That's the one that told her to keep her cool on the phone when
Oh,
Tatiana was
okay, okay. I know you.
describing when when she was young, she didn't have food. They got
Yeah,
put
yeah,
out
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The original.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, because that's what
yeah,
I
that
was
was
thinking too. I'm like, is this the man? Sassy say that wasn't him.
yeah. That was him, the one that was right there by the phone and told her
Yeah,
to keep
the
it
whole
like.
time coaching her. Yeah.
Yeah, that was him, and she punched the mess out of him and keep the
Right.
cussing minimum. She punched him, and she told me it was you, and the sergeant was
Think
like,
so?
yeah, that was him. It wasn't the one that the FBI was the white man that was there the whole
Yeah,
time.
it was two different because they ended up calling the FBI in, but
Right.
originally, I know who you talking about. Key. Originally, when they started out with the hostage situation,
Uh
That was
huh.
the man that was talking to the black lady, and at that time, I think that's who you talking about, Hakeem.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And he was there the whole time coaching the standoff. That
Yeah.
was him in that van, whatever they was when she was talking to her at the talking to her when they was in the bank.
Sassy say, I
Cause he
promise I
started.
thought the same thing until my daughter proved to me. That's what I was saying too, Sassy. I'm like, is this man? Because it was like what he was saying. You know how they make the movie look like something
Uh
suspicious
huh.
going on. That's how it looked. But at the end, when they finally did get him, I'm like, that was not him. I don't know
Oh,
if he
that's
was in the crowd or what.
you remember when she okay, let's take it back. The white cop came up and Tatia, if I'm saying her name right, y'all
I
gotta
think it's
I'm
Tiana. Tiana, I think.
Tiana, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Tatia, I'm
Tiana.
talking about Tiana.
Yeah.
Tiana. That's the one she was talking to the white lady. And she said, "Tell me, I can't think of the man name in the movie because you remember she asked the white cop, and that's the lady that was in the that Tatiana, as I'm saying her name, the one when she got in the car accident, and then the
Mm-hmm.
white police officer came up there. You remember he hit her with the challenger, and she
Right.
said he gonna do it worse than that. I would do it. And
Mm,
then when they had that standoff, Tiana walked to the white lady. The white lady came to Tiana and she asked her, "Was he the cop that did that to Taja P. Henson?" We gonna call him. Y'all know who I'm talking about,
yeah,
Taja.
yeah, yeah.
So, do you remember that part when the white police came
I
up to her?
remember that, but look, I'm
Yeah.
with Sassy on this because she say the guy coaching the standoff isn't the same cop who
I
Tiana
gotta
punched.
go back and watch that part.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta go watch.
because it was like towards the ending of the movie. I don't know where
Uh
the man actually came from. I don't know where they went and got him from, but he wasn't the same one that originally started out with the standoff. Because I was
So it
thinking that too. I'm like,
right,
that
right.
was him the whole time, but it wasn't him. After they went through the movie, it was at the very end when you found out. That's when I was like, oh, that wasn't him or whatever. I don't know where he came from, but they
Yeah,
was
I know it wasn't the FBI man because he had
yeah,
that
but
vest on, but he had like I don't know. I gotta go back and watch that part. I know she questioned that white police officer. She said, "Where he at? Tell me where he at." And then that's when she told her who he was, and she ran up on him and she punched him.
yeah, and that was towards the ending of it.
And yeah, we gotta see
Yeah,
who
that
the
was
white
towards
man. I
the end.
gotta.
Like when it was all going on, that wasn't the same man that was in that trailer.
Okay,
Yeah, that wasn't him.
okay,
Because I was thinking that too, but once it got to the end, I'm like, oh, that wasn't him. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
So,
okay.
yeah. Girl, I watched that movie. Oh my God. I think about three times.
You
Cause it
watched
was
it three
like a
times.
lot of stuff. It was like, what happened? you know?
I
How we
kind
got
of think
here.
he did made it fat. What you think was like everything like he was cut, go, cut, go, cut, go, cut, go, like
They
that.
say he made it in what a couple days. Say he made that
Yeah,
movie in a couple days. Good.
but I wonder why he put that movie out so fast. Because when he
Mm,
usually make movies, it be like long run to get to the good part. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Mm. And
Most of the
then,
time, it be
like,
that
even
movie.
with this movie, most movies it take a minute before they get to the punchline and all of that. They jump right in with this one. I say, oh,
Yeah,
they got
yeah, I
straight.
think,
I say yes, and
yeah.
Sansa say I could see why she thinks that. It's yeah, because I thought the same thing. Me too, Sassy. Until the end, they didn't reveal that to the end. I'm like, oh, that wasn't him. So yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. Hey, Gamma, how you doing, lady? Girl, we talking about straw. I ain't gave my opinion on it yet. And I saw
And you
you
know what?
one,
Oh
huh?
no, you go. No, go T,
I just
go.
wanted to say because I saw Justice did a review on it and Gamon she did one. Gamon did one because I did have a question about that. Gamon she brought up like the what you call it, she was talking about like what the symbols mean in the movie. She brought up the backpack. I had never thought about the backpack. Like all I knew was they was thinking it was a bomb, but Gamma was like I knew the daughter had them passed by this time or whatever, but some Gemma said like that project, the bomb that looked like a bomb or whatever. She said
Right.
it symbolized something. I forgot what she said, but I had never thought about it. I'm like, oh, that could be true. But they did have like a lot of stuff that symbolized different things, like what that's for, what that's for. But I didn't think about that bomb like that. That was a good breakdown of that too. Yeah, look, we back on straw again, Mo. I know you said it was gonna worry you some, but we talking about that girl. Hey, Albert, what's up? Yeah, Tyler has a reputation of dragging things and not getting straight to the point. Hence, Karen still being prego for 3 years on. I can never get into consistent, girl.
I told you right. It's like this movie was cut, go, cut, go, cut, go. And it was like, you right. He do. He to get to the good part, we were like, dang, it took he gotta go through every character. But yeah, with this movie it was
And like this
different.
one, he got straight to it. I'm like, that, and then
Yeah.
I guess that I think that's why it was just so sad to me because I'm like, it just looked like Taraji was crying the whole movie, but she wasn't. I'm talking about from the very beginning. It's just like she had tears running down her face, but she really did.
Crying and
I'm like,
sweating.
oh my, it was just, I don't know. It was, I don't
But
know.
but my golden moment, I gotta give him a big shout out. We had Sinbad back in the movie, and Hollywood
Mhm.
disowned him.
Right,
We had
right.
I loved to see Sinbad after that man had a stroke, and many of the other celebrities that got they disabled or got a disease, they don't get disqualified. But for
Right.
Sinbad, and I heard he gave Sinbad $1 million for that, just for that one
Oh,
role
really?
right there. Yeah, he
Oh,
gave him
okay.
$1 million.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what's up, though. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
What game was her last? Oh yeah, yeah. You say it was her last connection, yeah, between her and her daughter. The her science project or whatever. I had never thought that. I just thought it was a bomb. It's a bomb. Yeah,
I'm reading Glamour World. She said she stayed sweaty. She
that
did.
she did. That's why I say look like she was crying the whole movie to me. She
Sweaty.
was sweating.
She was making me
That's what was
sweat.
going on. But is that what was going on?
Yeah,
She
she
just looked
was
like she
looking
was
sweaty.
crying. Like
I
her
said
face
that
was
from the
wet.
beginning. I said, dang, she look all sweaty and
Yeah,
hot.
something was going on, girl. I'm like, well, she crying, girl.
I thought I was the only one. I said, God dang,
I'm like,
why she look
I
so
know she
sweaty and
wasn't
hot?
crying, but it could have been sweat.
He
It
made
could have
she
been sweat.
sprayed that mess on her.
Even if you just look
Oh,
at like the cover of a photo, her face just looked at wet, oily, or something was going. I
was
don't.
that her? Nah, I ain't know Charger B. Henson had a lot of hair like that. Her hair had grown long because she wear the wigs and stuff, but
Yeah,
she got a shortcut now, but that had to be her real hair she growed out.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't
She
know.
got the low haircut now, it look good on her, but uh
I knew it.
Tyler,
Yeah,
Tyler,
I
Tyler.
knew it wasn't a bum, but I never thought of the fact of like why they making, how they zoom in on certain stuff, like why they making, we knew it wasn't a bum, or whatever, but like why they making such a big deal. But Gamma was like, that was what she remembered that was the last thing she remembered that they did together. So that
My
made
thing My thing was this: when she went in the bank, what made her think they was gonna cash a bloody check?
they and later said it. She said no. She asked her, "What is that on the check?" And she said, she didn't say blood. I think she said Kool-Aid or something. She said or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It was just so much, girl. I'm just like, it need a part two because certain things just wasn't clear enough. Like, well, okay, what happened with this and why did this happen like this? You know what I'm saying? And he didn't do all that. It was like he was just straight to the point. Like he just got to it. Even though her main thing was her daughter's lunch money, I want to know how she was gonna pay everything that day. Yeah, the rent and everything. That's what I'm saying. They need a part two. What's the? It's a lot of unanswered for real.
Correct. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're welcome to
I
hit the
wonder
link.
why he made the movie so fast. It was good, but everything was happening at once so fast. I wonder why he broke. Like maybe he. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't. I don't. I ain't. That's not usually title making movies like that fast and rush. It wasn't. Well, I can't say it was rushed because he
I
put it
don't,
together.
yeah, I don't think it. It was just. It was just so. It's like he piled. I don't know. It's like he was in crunch time or something. Like I got to
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Right there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But something was going on. It's like something was going on, but I can't put my finger on it. It was like she ain't gonna be phased with y'all turning that. We going through, okay? We finna get this done. I know that's right. I'm like, is she? I know she ain't crying. Why you look so wet, girl?
She was sweaty. I said,
Like,
God damn. Well,
I
she was
couldn't
doing
get
a lot of
past,
running around.
huh?
She was going to places fast. It was one scene, another scene, one scene, another scene, one scene. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just I don't know. So yeah, so then I got down here that the standoff
Uh huh.
where the lady detective, let me see what this say. Lady detective accused you now. Oh yeah, I was saying that. Okay, so Gamma, you might know this. This what I was wanting to know. I got the lady detective. She was, when it first went down, they got the call that the bank being robbed. They said it was
Uh
just or whatever like that. The lady detective came and she was like she accused Janaya of murdering the boss, but I'm wondering why they never said nothing about the two other men. Like, was that really real or what? The two men,
Oh, I forgot she did kill her boss. We forgot about that part. Yeah, and them two mans escaped. Yeah.
but they ain't never. It was. It's like it wasn't no issue with the men, the two men that came
Right.
to rob them. So was that real or was that a delusion of us? Like I
Oh, I
ain't.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, because they never said nothing else about the two other men. It was strictly about the boss. So, let me see. Hold up, let me see. Definitely needs. Yes, it do. Definitely need a part two. It should be the trial for her and for the police officer. And they should do like how they do the little flashback, take it back and be like, this what happened with this and that.
World.
Look, I still need to know
I'm
when you
reading
go to
her
trial.
comment. Man, they should have gave up, man.
Throw them little flashbacks in there. This what happened when this went on. Give me a
You
rundown
got me cracking up on these
for
comments, boy.
real. It wasn't even 24 hours for real. I wanted to give her. Oh, girl.
That's what I'm laughing at.
Well, you saw what I saw, girl. She was. I'm like, I thought she was crying. No, girl, she was hot. Baby. She was hot.
Oh Lord. Okay, what? Okay, hold on. See, and then another thing, you got to be careful what you be doing out here because you remember when the lady put her on live screen. That was a good thing to know that was going on inside the bank
Mhm,
with them.
mhm.
But you just don't never know who could be recording you or watching you. So that was good you
Exactly.
did that.
And those were the kind of little points that he had throughout the whole the whole movie stuff, even with the like set it off they showed that the Sonya Massey, it was just like little hints that he was throwing out there, like kind of like stay woke or pay attention, you know what I'm saying, be
Right,
aware, stuff like that, even with the media, like you say, even that I was like, well, that was good, you know what I'm saying, because she would
right,
have never knew that people was rooting for her either, you know what I'm saying. So,
right.
yeah. So that was good. Game on say, dang, I forgot. You think it was real? I don't know because they never said nothing else about the two men. They were stuck on the manager. I didn't get that. I didn't get
Yeah,
that part.
that was good. They had the cameras because they, seen what was going on. She was explaining same thing, but they couldn't see what was going on in the bank. So that is good.
Mm,
Sometimes social media can be a good thing. It'll be a curse.
right. It's showing you all of that little stuff like that. So yeah, yeah.
Oh, what's okay? So when they find out she ain't have the bomb, remember the one of the workers had to go in the bathroom. What did she wrote? What did she write on the window? I ain't really. I know. I don't know if she said she had a bomb or it's a bomb or not a. She didn't have the bomb.
Did
Remember
she?
the worker had.
I don't think they revealed it, huh?
No, you remember when she had to go in the bathroom,
I
right? She said
remember
she had
she
to
went
use
in
the
the
bathroom,
bathroom.
the red
Mm-hmm.
one. She wrote
Yeah,
something on the window, but I don't know what she wrote on the window. This because she
I
after they
must have
found out
missed
there
it.
wasn't a bomb, she had to use the bathroom, and she wrote something on the window.
I must have missed that. I ain't see that. I don't remember.
Yeah, because she had to use the bathroom. Hold on, this you missed
I
that
remember.
part.
I
She
remember
had to,
she went in the bathroom.
uh,
I just
and,
didn't see
and
what she wrote. I don't know what happened with that.
yeah, she wrote something on the window. I don't know if she said she didn't have a bomb or she had a bomb. Anybody can answer that when she went in the bathroom?
I would have. I don't know. I don't know. I would think she said she didn't. I don't know. Let me
You
see.
don't remember that part, T?
I can't remember what she said. I remember the part, but I don't really remember what she said.
Okay.
Let me see. Yes, they got yeah, that live stream worked for 'em. They said that the live stream represented how social media is magnifying injustice.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn world, your eyes are open.
Okay. She was letting them know she was letting them know there was no bomb so that they would proceed. Okay.
Okay. I know she wrote something up there, but I was like, why is she writing on the window? I
Yeah, I
hope
kind
she
of
ain't gonna
figured she
tell.
wasn't gonna
I
tell him, because at that time she knew it wasn't a bomb.
I hope she wasn't
Oh,
gonna
she
go be
wrote
like
not a
come in
bomb.
there as a bomb. I thought she was gonna go in there and like make the situation bad. I was like, I know this little red heifer, but not going there and said it was a bomb and knowing it wasn't no bomb now.
Yeah, I ain't think she would have done that to her anyway. But Coffee says she wrote not a bum. I must have missed that. And I watched that movie, y'all know, at least three times. Because I'm like, hold up, I'm missing something. Hold up, I'm missing something. Good. It was just like, took you on a roller coaster. Like,
She
damn,
was like
Tyler.
the she was the snobby one. She the one that ain't have no feelings towards her situation.
Mhm.
That's why I said I hope she ain't go in there and lie like that. But she didn't. She was honest, and I
Right,
said kudos
right.
to her.
Yeah. Hey, Coffee, how are you? Yeah. Let me see what else I got good. So what you think about the bank manager? I liked it her role in it. Like she played that to a T. I
Yeah,
think
she
she
did.
played how she should have played it, keep her calm. But then they were saying, even through all of that, how she knew that the baby had them passed. So I'm trying to see like it when at what point did she figure that out?
Right. That was I thought I didn't know she know the whole time.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. It's just a lot of I don't know. It's a lot of unanswered questions. He need a part two. But the other thing I said about even with the part two, let me ask you this right quick. This kind of steering away from the movie, but it's still Tyler
right,
Perry, right? All
right.
the accusations they got going on with Tyler Perry now. Do you think that stem from that movie? Because I do. I
I
think it's
do too.
stem from that movie.
I do.
I think something about it is stemmed from that movie. And then I was looking at somebody talking about it, whatever. But the man that saying, got the accusations against Tyler. He played on the Oval, and the man that played on Oval, he was a gay man on there, and how he played like Tyler Perry set his role up. Mind you,
Uh-huh.
these accusations now. This man Tyler made this the Oval or whatever. He brought him on like
Wow.
recently or whatever, but he obviously was messing with that man before that. And he pretty much the man, his role in the Oval, he was a gay man, but how Tyler set it up, the gay man had somebody stalking him.
Oh, see, I ain't
So
never
I'm
watched them.
like, hold up now, hold up. Yeah, he a lot
Oh,
going
oh,
on, girl. And I used
hold
to
up,
watch
wait
the
a
Oval. I'm
minute.
like, this that man from the Oval.
But I heard he promised him like his own show or something. It was a deal that didn't come through. So now, and then he paid the other man off, the man that I've been in Tyler Perry, the red dude with the little short haircut. He ain't in his shows and movies no more. I think he did that one. Why Madea went to jail or prison or whatever. It was that red tall dude. He came out and said Tyler Perry did the same thing to him. But now you
Oh,
don't hear nothing from him no more. Yeah, I forgot to tell you about that. He was making the same accusations as the one that's suing him
what?
now.
So this been
So
going on.
yeah, I didn't know. I just found
What?
that out last night. I said, well, his name.
Well,
Hold
you
on, let me
been
look it up
moving.
on my other phone. His name Christian. He the one that played on Why Medea went to jail. He was the security guard in there, that red tall one.
Did go to jail? Oh, I have
I
to
think
see.
when he did the play,
I'm gonna have to
and
look
he
it
was
up.
yeah, his name Christian. He made the same accusation against Tyler Perry, but see the difference between him, he white and black, and he won't. I think he took his YouTube, and all his social media down. So I just
Really?
found that out too. Yeah,
Oh, so well, it can't be from the movie then if that's been going on.
yeah. So
Yeah. But like I say, I heard this happen, I'll say about a year ago, that
uh
somebody
huh.
came and exposed Tyler Perry. Like this was the first time he was being exposed for being gay or whatever. And the man he was talking about all kind of stuff. I can't really remember, but he
He
had
the red
already been
dude.
exposed about that, huh?
That's the red dude you talking about. Or this
No,
somebody
no,
else.
this a whole He was just a friend of him. He ain't played no movies or nothing like that. No.
Oh,
Yeah, he was saying talking. I can't remember what was going, but he had them allegations. It was about a year ago. I want to say about a year or so ago. Yeah, that was coming out. So I'm like, Coffee
but
said
you
it.
said Tyler had came on out, and it's like if Tyler done came out, like it wouldn't have been a problem for him to be getting sued now that the white man felt, because he said he felt violated. He was touching him on his thigh. He was in the bed. Tyler Perry climbed in the bed with him, invited him to the house.
So, but if he a straight man, what you gonna do? You
Yeah.
gonna let him violate you?
He
You
wanted
know
that
what
deal.
I'm saying? If you a straight man, come on now. Gotta make it
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah. I think
Shoot.
there's more to the story that we don't know
Money.
about.
You know it's always
Yeah.
money. Money is the motive.
Turn it down a little bit. I can't hear.
And see, Coffee say they told her on the phone. Oh, they told the bank manager. Okay. Damn. See,
I
I
was
was like,
wondering.
huh?
I ain't see that part. I gotta look at that again,
Yeah, they
cause
told her on the phone at the hospital is where yeah, she went into the psychosis. Yeah, I caught that like at the beginning. Yep, she went into that mental state.
oh, I'm trying to look at his
What's up,
allegation.
legend? How are you? Welcome, welcome. She went home laying the glasses and headphones where her baby used to sleep with her. Oh, oh, do I remember that? She went home laying the glasses and the headphones. Damn, it's so much stuff I done missed. It's sad, and I don't watch this movie too many times. Hey, Gilmo.
I'm trying to
Good.
find a man who
How you
accused him
doing,
the first
Gilmo?
time.
Hey, Maisha. Gilmo. I can't hear. You can hear Kima?
Yeah, I can hear.
No,
Yeah, you can hear me?
no, so you can hear Gilmo?
Hello? Yeah. Oh,
You,
she on here? Yeah, I'm trying to find the allegations. Yeah, I hear. I'm on my other phone.
I can't hear.
Oh no, I can't hear her, but I can hear
Oh,
you.
okay.
I'm up here trying to find a man who accused him the first time.
Oh, you got it on straw, girl. It's a lot. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot. I don't know. It was just a lot of fine stuff that you have to really watch that movie too. Like if you ain't watching, you gonna miss something. But
She dropped down.
yeah, she must have failed. She might come back up. Hey, Maisha, how you doing, lady? Okay, here she go. Let me see. Hey, Gamma, Gamma.
I cut my phone and cut it back on.
And then I wanted to say too, like her main trigger was that officer. Back to that, she was
Right.
terrified of that man, and you can't blame her. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame her because he told her that he was gonna do her in, and
Mm-hmm.
he got. So I can't blame her for that, and that's the part that put me in that Sonya Massive place. Like when he,
Right.
how she was just so gung ho on. You got to show me him first. You got to let me know that you got him. You got to let me. I ain't coming out until you. You know what I'm saying? So that
Right.
really put me in the mind of that Sonya Massive stuff. I'm like, I wonder if he trying to bring that back to life because people forget about stuff like that when it happened to us. You know what I'm saying? So I really think he kind of not acted that part per se, but it was relating to that. I really think that yes, he was crazy and he was real crazy, girl. A hot mess. Your mic not working? Ain't say turn your mic on. Cow arrives. Foods or steaks. Hey, foods or steaks. Welcome, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe.
My bad. I'm trying to find these allegations. I had to use right click.
You looking at the movie, girl?
No, I'm looking at about the other man who had them charges against Tyler Perry, who was saying the same thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his name.
Yeah,
Get
I
his
was
name.
trying to check that out. I'm like, but shoot, since you said it had somebody else involved, ain't no telling.
Tyler Perry.
My timeline been flooded with all that stuff saying, oh, how Cat Williams like people gonna
But
be exposed.
did you not hear the new allegations with him, Tyler Perry, open TG Jakes? I was at Diddy party too.
Who Tyler Perry?
Uh huh.
He probably was. I don't know. Mm-mm.
No, I just feel like now somebody he made mad. I'm saying like now, okay, you got to
Christian
think. How long I'm trying to find about the man with
Davis.
the allegation? How long that was before this other man came out?
This had to be recent with the man from the Oval. I don't know. I don't really know. I ain't get the
Yeah,
time.
that's recent with him. I'm talking about
Oh,
the
okay.
other actor that was
You say
acting with him.
Christian Keys. Let me see who that
Hold
is.
on, that's what
Christian Keys.
Christian. Yeah, his also name was hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah,
And who
Christian
he
Keys.
played on?
Yeah. He played on why Madea went to jail on the play, not the movie, the play. Yeah, his name Christian Key. That happened in
He don't even look
2000.
familiar. Hmm. I don't
And
know
he
him.
erased all his social media sites behind. How long? I'm looking on one of his. Somebody knows about him.
I don't know
Yep,
him. You don't even look
yep.
familiar to me.
Christian. Actor and writer Christian Keys is now being mentioned in the lawsuit that Derek Dixon has filed against Tyler Perry for
And my
sexual harassment
issue is
and
recent.
battery. So earlier today, we reported to you that
Turn down, son. Can you turn it down?
actor and writer Christian Keys. Hold on. I mean to turn it up.
It's recent
Turn.
with the Christian guy or the man from the over, Maisha.
Um, he they said he was mentioned in a lawsuit with the man who suing him now. I'm trying to. Hold
Mm.
on, Tyler Perry arrested. Christian Key revealed working with Tyler Perry led him to showing. Christian Key revealed that working with Tyler Perry played a key role in bringing his show All Queens Man to
That's
life.
what Puff is saying. All the Queen's men.
I ain't never watched that show. Everybody said that show good too. I ain't never get it.
I mean, they never watched it. Okay, yeah, Maisha, yeah, from the man from the over. Yeah, because I used to watch the over. I ain't watched it in a minute. But I was telling Kima, Maisha, that that man from the over, Tyler Perry, had him playing a gay man, and he had somebody was stalking him or whatever, so he was kind of like in hiding or whatever. But how I was looking at a story about what's going on, they were saying that Tyler Perry, he, the people that he bring in to act or whatever, if he like the men, the men, quote unquote, that he bring in, he killing them off the show. But come to find out, this last man here say he got out and he went off the show. So that's probably where the fallout came in with them. I
Christian Keys allegedly accused, he never mentioned Tyler Perry's name, but back in December of 2023, he said he went live on Instagram describing the disturbing encounter involving a black billionaire movie producer. While Keys never mentioned no names, pointed towards the media mogul Tyler Perry, the actor accountant sharing eerie some similar claims to one that's made by the over actor Derek Dixon, who recently filed a lawsuit accusing Perry of sexual misconduct. Dixon was mentioned in Keys' lawsuit. So
yeah.
back in
Mention his loss.
2023,
It say he mentioned the lawsuit with the Keys man.
he had made claims. Christian Keys made claim against Tyler Perry back in 2023 in December about the same
Mm.
thing that the other dude been going through. But
Right.
basically alone. He didn't sue Tyler Perry. He just got on there saying he was doing things to him too for certain roles.
I'm trying to figure out, but if these men straight, how they going for that like that though?
Right,
I
right,
don't.
girl.
Come on
They
now.
they yeah, come on. They probably got caught in the mix
Yeah,
and the
and don't
pudding.
want to get out.
Don't want them don't because
Yeah.
it's so I was just talking to somebody about that being a black man. And being as a black man, a lot of men want to be on the DL. They want women too, but they don't want to be a straight heterosexual man. They rather be on the DL. And that's sad because it's a lot of men, and I done met a couple
Mhm.
of 'em.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be straight up that certain things they should have been doing, but it's just sad because if y'all let Tyler grope on y'all, why you going to a man house? He said
Right.
Tyler invited Christian Key said Tyler invited him to his house when he got drunk off Hennessy to go sleep in the guest room. And then Tyler Perry had slid in there in the room and was groping on him and touching
That's
him on
how
his
they
eye.
say it happened with this Dixon man.
Right.
It's
But
the
you
same
said what else happened?
huh. No, that's what I'm saying. You ain't, come on now.
What talking about I wanted? Did you get up? Did you lay
Y'all
down,
grown men.
Silver?
You ain't
What
gotta
else
tell us what
happened?
you did.
See, you leaving out the juicy details now. We want to know, did
For
you
real,
lay in
that's
bed
what I'm
and kept the door?
saying. Sure, what did you do?
Huh? Why you end up in that guest room? You could have called one of your little mamas
Come
or your
on now.
girlfriend or somebody a taxi to go home. Why you slept in the guest room and you was drinking Hennessy?
Yes, indeed.
He ain't telling that part.
Mode of he likes men to play gay parts. Oh, yes, indeed. And like the
And
man,
then he went quiet.
huh?
So why he went quiet, Christian Key? What else? He went quiet after that. He ain't say nothing else about it no more.
Mm.
But
On
as a
to the
grown
next.
man,
On to the next. That's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't fight him off or nothing as a man.
huh? You ain't finna. If
Oh,
you grow up and you want to go see your little boo thing, you ain't at no house no 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning talking about no guest room.
okay. Cause you done had one too many to drink. Come on now. Oh,
Child, you need
it's
to.
that's what I
That
be saying. You just never
you
know.
probably gave
What
that
day?
butt up.
No, that's
He
true. I'm
gave it
like,
up.
what? Uh-uh. Yeah, I could never get into that show, but people swear it's good coffee. I could never get into the all the Queens men
I
because
ain't never watched it. I know Eva was in there. They said she was like a nasty person in there. She really
Eva,
played her role.
the rapper,
Eva, no, the model that was on America Top Model. She the
uh,
one that.
he promises them money in Korea, but sure. And so they'll go for anything then, huh, Maisha?
Right,
Promise
but
them
they claim they
money.
straight.
What? They say that Dixon man, he was a what he did? He worked at a where he worked at a bar? No, somewhere he worked like, and they was like Tyler Perry pick all the low budget men or whatever, whatever to get him to do whatever he want him to do. But I'm like, that's like literally selling your soul. You going
Bracelets.
against everything you stand for at
I
that point.
think they. I think they went on ahead and did. They went all the way. They need to stop. They need to stop.
Yes, indeed, they need to.
Now
Hmm.
y'all want to. Y'all ain't get that career and that money. Now y'all want to sue this man.
Yeah.
That's
But you
what it's
talking about
boiling
grown
down.
men. These ain't no women. That's crazy. You got the R. Kelly, the Bill Cosby. We talking about men here.
They don't
Come
want to
on.
be known to be in the gay man. That's sad. But
And
you in
hey,
the
it's
bed.
not a
You.
good look for them either then, if that's the case. That's not a good
Hmm.
look. Huh. I'm just
I
here to
think
tell you.
Christian Keith said he was married with a child or something. So
It's
you
not
don't want to
a
tell
good
your
look.
wife you went all the way. You should have went home.
Mm. Unless they trying to beat Tyler to the punchline, but I can't even see him even bringing it out himself. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Tyler. I don't know. That's crazy.
I feel like it's 2025. If he's that, he need to just, I understand. He divorced his wife. We ain't never heard nothing about his wife no more after he had his child. And it wasn't no reason why he divorced his wife. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like
probably
she got
why.
swept under the rug.
That's
Yeah.
probably why, keep. That
Yeah. She
Christian
probably
Green.
got some stories. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah. He probably
Christian
paid
Green.
her the don't about her
And he
business.
got mad and Sam in the storm.
I heard he paid her $150 million. Shoot, I wouldn't say
What?
nothing either. 150.
Ooh,
And
good
she don't,
night.
you ain't hear, you don't hear nothing from her. He did marry a woman. I heard he paid her 150. Who gonna say something?
That's okay. Maisha say he gonna end up paying him off, and we not gonna hear anything else about it. That's how I normally
Yeah,
go.
that's what
We
it's
hear
gonna be.
nothing
Yeah,
about it. But
yeah.
shoot, I don't know if they want their jacket on their back, or
But
maybe it
that's a
might help them
shame.
thrown out. Who knows? I don't know.
That, that
Who
is a
knows?
shame. You willing to go far? Don't sue that man because he
Right.
putting y'all out there.
Yes, but look like they put him out here. Tyler was
They
good.
did. They
Yeah.
did.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
because Tyler ain't really never defended either. He ain't never say a yes. He ain't never say a no. That speak volume right there.
exactly. You don't
he, ne-
have an answer.
he ain't never deny, but he ain't say yeah either.
Mm-mm.
But my thing is, what is a heterosexual man who feel like if this man like both or whatever, texting another grown man and talking about come over a dinner date or staying over after getting off after
Yeah,
drinking Hennessy
everything
and stuff.
private. Yeah.
Right.
Mm,
Yeah.
they knew what
Talking
was
about
going on.
People talking about I was flirting text. I still ain't seen the text. I want to see the text.
I was
Shoot.
looking at I was watching what's her name? Tasha K, and she was
Uh
reading the
huh.
messages and stuff off, saying how I'm talking about the Dixon man, saying how he him and Tyler they was drinking, say they was having a meeting at first or whatever, they got to drinking. Tyler saw the man was getting too loaded. He told him to go sleep in the guest room. Tyler
That's the same thing the other man said.
I know that's
God dang. What
Yes,
this
say Tyler was sending him messages talking about his butt big and all kind of stuff, girl.
That's the same thing the Christian dude said the same thing. He slept in the guest room after drinking Hennessy with him and they had a meeting. I said, well, this
They was
must be
on
a
that hen
routine.
dog. They was on that hen dog.
He said he was on that Hennessy and he couldn't drive or nobody couldn't come get him. So Tyler told him to sleep in the guest room.
And he went snuck up on him.
Oh yeah, child, please. He gave that
Tasha
butt up.
K say, when he went snuck up in there, I bet that man jumped and say, I'm in the bed with my dear. I say, yes, he did. Oh, say he in the bed with my
Child,
say, Lord. Mm-mm. Yes, it did. This day and time.
I don't think he gonna be getting that 260 million though, but he gonna get something about the deal though.
But that's the thing, Gamma. So many people still hiding it. You would think everybody would just come out in the open now since it's an open thing. But hey, I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't.
know why he hiding it.
Yeah.
He divorced his wife, so she shoot that speak value right there, especially when it ain't could never come out she was cheating or doing nothing to him.
Mm, that's
I don't
crazy.
know. Tyler need to come on out. He played my deal too
But I
good
saw
now.
something. It was a couple years, and it was Tyler. He was like, "No, it wasn't him. It was his friend that exposed him, and was saying how
Right,
Tyler
I
was
was
being
say,
like that. And yeah, it was saying Tyler being like
hmm
all kind of stuff. Girl, I'm like,
Tyler want to have his cake and eat it too. He want the man and the woman,
mm, I don't think he
and he
wanted to
feel
go.
like if he exposed, I feel like if he exposed
That's that
that
cover up.
he, yeah, well, yeah, that could be, yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's that cover up. Get him a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll do it.
That's the way he be with Oprah all the time. You think about that. He always around Oprah.
It just be
Shoot.
so much.
He always around Oprah. What you and Oprah
Oh
doing?
Lord.
She only be with her husband Stedman. You always see Tyler Perry
Okay.
around him.
Okay. It be a lot. It be a lot. He goes down in the guest room and do coffee.
He darn sure be around Oprah. Every time you see it, Oprah Tyler, Oprah Tyler, Oprah. Y'all got some secrets. Yeah, I need to come on out the closet because you be around Gail all the time too now, Oprah.
Okay. They say Oprah and Jail had it going. I'm like, man.
Yeah, they showing up did say
And
that. I
you
heard
just
that.
think what you think. That
Huh?
be that money. That's that money. Coffee said go down in the guest room. Ah, yes, it did. Tyler said you done had too much to drink. Catch the guest room.
But then if people come out, you ain't gotta worry about no lawsuits. You get what I'm saying? Because then you put yourself out there. So if Tyler say, "Hey, I am like that," I know it. I'm looking at Gamma coming. I know it ain't our business, but it'll stop a lot of lawsuits, and people can't assume or guess what he is because he in the limelight. So people gonna be wondering. You know what I'm saying? So if he put himself out there, who gonna question the sexuality? Because then he ain't got to worry about these men's coming after him no more.
But is the reason he being sued because of the simple fact he touching these people without permission?
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what a problem coming in.
Yeah, that's what they said. But ain't no grown man
Yeah,
standing in no man
what
house
is a
after hours and drinking. Talking about a meeting, you going to sleeping in that man guest room. You already know what's gonna go down.
and you should know your limit on drinking. Shit.
Right. So
Uh,
don't try. They try right. You right. They is saying that. But I feel like this when the first touch happened. Why you ain't jump up, jump back, and say, "Hey, you know what I'm saying?" It done went
that's
on a
what
couple of
happened.
times.
Right. Ooh, that's crazy. You just never
I
know.
think he promised him something. He promised the other dude, and it ain't go through like they want
Yeah,
to. Now
and
they want
that's
to
when
holler
you know
about,
it's something way deeper. Something way deeper going
yeah,
on. It ain't just that. Something else going on. Mm,
yeah. It'll stop all that soon because they feel like he a billionaire. So shoot, Tyler ain't give me what I want. You know you grew up on me and I stayed in your room. You got to be. I'm finna sue you. And Tyler
mm.
like you was down for it. Now you finna say it.
Yes, it's how to say you. I thought you was asleep.
Huh?
I
Cause
thought
best
you
believe you gonna feel somebody touching you. And if you don't want nobody touching you, you should have jumped out of that bed. You shouldn't even
right.
be laying down. You should have left. You didn't leave.
Mm-mm. And then they say the
Yeah,
man
talking
got
about
down to his drawers, say he ain't had nothing to sleep in.
girl. They need to stop. Tyler just need to come on out so he ain't gotta
Say
worry about
he
all
had
that.
the night clothes, so he just slept in his drawers.
Girl, please. You ain't do girl.
I
That's
say
why
they play all day, girl.
they get what they want. They like women. They worse than women. These people I
I'm
noticed
trying to tell
lately.
you. I'm trying to tell
People
you.
are suing people because they ain't getting their way, or they've been telling them they gonna give them something and they don't get it. Now they want to say them. It calls he in the limelight, so people gonna wonder, and I won't want that fame because then I gotta display my sexuality and all this and that. But to keep people off my behind, I do that to cover my behind. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's
Mm,
260 million for what? Groping you,
mm.
girl, please.
As a grown man,
Yeah, come on now. Then he told me he had
this is your
anxiety. He had to get
manhood.
on. He had to get on post traumatic stress. He was post
Oh
traumatic
my
stress
goodness.
medicine. Girl,
Oh
please.
Oh
See you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
he
is
said he
too
had to get
much.
on medicine and stuff because of this experience and these episodes. He was having panic attack, anxiety. Girl, please. You was down for you was down.
That's
I just
crazy.
I just hope it don't ruin his like it ain't gonna with us, it ain't gonna ruin his reputation, but it it's just another thing for others us to be talking about instead of his
That's
work.
it.
You know what I'm
That's it.
saying?
That's all it's
So
for.
look how we got off the damn subject that fast and we talking about
Okay.
this.
Just sparked up a whole nother.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
gone. That's what they
That's
want to do
crazy.
anyway. That's
Yep.
what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. Distraction. Whole distraction. That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm.
And I like
Somebody
Tyler
picked it up
Perry.
here? Huh?
And I like Tyler Perry. I
Me
don't care what
too.
he is, but to keep him, don't and then don't do that. Don't
Definitely a
sue
good
this
writer.
man.
He a good writer and everything, but sure. I mean, everybody don't know.
I don't feel like if these two mans only came out, I don't feel like that. I feel like people that say they don't work with Tyler Perry, he's very professional. He like to get his job, he like to get the job done. They never like the what's the church couple? They've been with him for a long time. The
Oh,
one that played uh Mr. Brown and
okay. Corin, Mr. Brown.
Corey Brown and then
Oh,
the other lady. I I don't
mm.
know. I ain't never worked with Tyler Perry, but so
I
oh
feel
no.
you, girl. You just never know. You just never
Yeah, yeah.
know,
I can't say they lying and they can't say
Yeah,
the truth because we're not in
exactly.
that world. So
Never
I don't,
know. And if you
so
wasn't there, you would never know.
right,
Mhm.
right. So some
Mhm.
people go through the depths to cover their secrets. So I
Right,
can't. I
right.
ain't never met Tyler, so I can't say what the man wouldn't do. But if he
You
touching
know,
people without their permission, that ain't right now.
it
But
ain't.
now y'all saying beds and alcohol was involved, other stuff was involved now too. Now it take two to tangle.
And even still, I just can't see Tyler Perry, even though he is this man of this caliber. Why would he feel the need to even hide some or try to low key grope on them. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have to do all of that.
Right.
You
When he
already
got
the man.
money.
Yeah, you already the man. So I just can't see you
Yeah.
just trying to low key do something. No, I don't know though. Like I don't know. mm
I
Yeah. So
don't know either. I hope Tyler, if you hear us, we just a little, you know.
oh, I didn't know he was divorced
I
either,
can't. We
Gamma.
just speaking. I don't know you
Oh,
in real life, so.
that's it. That's
But
all. We just reacting,
yeah,
giving
but when
our
somebody got, but hey, we can't switch the fact that look at Diddy.
you know.
Look at Diddy.
He a whole he a different kind. See him, I never liked him. I mean, he got a certain look about himself to me. He always did. I ain't never liked him. So,
Oh, you ain't never like Diddy.
mm,
Well, he had the money and power too, and look at all what he was doing.
nah. Coffee say Oprah with Gail. That what I heard, Coffee. That's what I heard. I
They
know.
were saying that for years, and
Okay.
she'll never bring Stedman. You only see Stedman
Nah,
once in a lifetime.
I'm telling you. I just know
I
his name.
don't never see
I
her
never
with
seen
her
him.
husband. If it ain't Gail, it's Tyler she with.
I guess his sexual preference is not our business, but I wouldn't be going out of my way to hide it. Right, be hiding it like that. That takes a lot to hide something like that. Who's gonna whoop him? Okay, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, come on now.
Why mans do that? Some mans be one what they but you I just told somebody something. I said when a man be mean to women, they want mans. I'm sorry.
I agree. I can agree with that.
When a man be
I
so
can
mean
agree
to
with
you,
that.
they
Mm,
want women. I mean, they
yeah,
want when they want mans. I said
yeah.
that somebody looking at me crazy. I said that's the truth.
hmm Girl, I knew this dude. When I say just disrespectful, just to women, but you get him around a man, you the nicest person in the world. I'm like, oh yeah. But
Oh,
you
you
know,
done seen it
crazy,
too.
go hard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Some in the milk ain't clean. If it's more than once, I think it. Yeah, I think it's what you wanted. You're not a child. You're a grown ass man, a overgrown man. I got that one, Gilbert. A overgrown man. That's what I can't get over. Like y'all ain't do nothing. You ain't, I'm saying what I want to know. What when he groped you? What did you do? Did you say?
Right.
Did you pop? You definitely ain't hit him, so we know that. But I'm saying, what did you do as a grown ass man? If he comes out of the closet, it will less room for these accusations. He could defend himself by saying they consented. But I don't. I just. That's true. But why would? Well, I don't know. But why would he feel like? I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, but that's it's true. But yeah, the man's Gamma. That's them. The man's. What's up, Rob? How you doing? Hey, BR down south. What's up, lady? How you doing? I pray everyone in the chat is doing well. Yes. Hey, girl. No, he didn't.
I wanted to laugh. I just didn't laugh.
Gabbo said no, he didn't pop him. He came back. He pop him. He sure did. He must have liked it. That's what I'm saying. That should rule out the lawsuit right there. Because what did you do as a grown ass man? I need to know. You couldn't have let that go on like that. What did you do?
Ah,
My goodness. I think he enjoyed it if you ask me. I mean, hey.
that's the girl, because it's both of them got the same story. And the
Mm,
same way he was doing the Christian, he was doing him. How y'all got the same story? I don't know. Christian done
but were they in
he done
cahoots?
okay. Maybe
It's a lot of
right.
questions. Got a lot of
Right.
questions.
Shoot, Christian got paid, so he probably told him both of them used to work with him at the studio. So Who to say they both in cahoots with that? He got
Yeah.
paid, so he said, "Shoot, tell Tyler touch you too."
That's
But
wild.
what Tyler messed up, he should have been texting him. If it wasn't about business of
How the
about
text messages get out, Kima? That's what I don't know.
the man had it in his
Oh,
phone.
oh,
Yeah, he screenshot it.
low, low.
Yeah, he put him out there.
He went low. Oh, he want that
He's
money.
trying to get paid, not
Yeah,
played.
he
He
want
want
that money, honey.
that's how the text messages because he had it in his phone. You know when you texting somebody, you can screenshot or save
Yeah.
them.
He ain't never deleted them. He knew what he was doing.
Right. He probably Tyler probably told him to delete him. He deleted him, but he had no business. If it wasn't about business or a movie role or what we had to do the next day, he had no business asking for lunch dates or none of that stuff.
And that's what they were saying. Like, why you have to have private meetings with the people? You know what I'm saying? Why you not doing it as a group? He getting them one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, to
And why you getting invited to the house?
the house. They say he
Yeah,
had
both of them was
in
invited to his
Wyoming.
house.
Say he had a house in Wyoming. What that good say? Tasha K say, and you know in Wyoming that's what the movie she said something good. I was falling out laughing. Basically saying like the house ain't no good. You know, it's a regular house or whatever. It's low budget.
Right.
You know, in Wyoming. I say, Lord, who is gonna put a secret like that in the text, huh? Hmm.
No, they was it was like not putting it, like we finna do something, but like in codes. If you talk in codes, you can read between the line. Like,
Yeah. Shit,
yeah.
he was talking about the butt and everything. He say he about to do a whole new Jeep. Say he didn't like the truck
Oh,
he
see,
was
I didn't know
driving.
that part.
About
Nah,
a new ride.
golly.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. I say yes indeed. There been a lot of stuff being said about that. I gotta look
I
more.
just hope he don't. Yeah, I hope he. Well, Tyler Perry had like because he had played a song, "This Little Light of Mine," so he ain't worried about it too much. He gonna let it shine.
Where he played that at?
He was doing like an interview. He was sitting down, and I don't know who page I seen it on, but he wasn't talking about the allegation. He was just playing the song "This Little Light of Mine." So I'm gonna let it shine.
Let it shine. Let it shine. Let
I
it
was
shine.
like, okay.
Let it shine. Wow. Well,
Yeah, Glamour World said he was looking unbothered. Yeah, he had that song playing. I said, okay, he trying to send some biblical message to him, like this just gonna fade away, whatever.
look, him. This what I was telling you. I knew I heard it. Rob say he believed Tyler bisexual. I heard those rumors from way back in the days. Yeah, this ain't new. I heard it before too. So it ain't nothing new.
But he
That's
should
what I be
just
saying.
come
They
on
let
out.
it die down, and then you know what I'm saying. People forget about it. Then here comes somebody else.
They want to always tell the black man down. I noticed they once a black man get to a certain
Play my feel too good and do.
yeah, he do play that good, but once
But
he
from
get
what
to a
I believe,
certain
huh?
level, once black men get to a certain level, Tyler Perry the man right now because most of his movies everybody going to see at the movie theater. What black movies really been out?
I ain't seen none. I think he
Me
got a
either.
new one. Hold up. I think he got. Oh no no no! I'm thinking about Beauty and Black finna come back out. You was watching it?
I don't even know. I stopped. I on the last thing I was watching was the show, and I had to stop watching that Ruthless. That show.
I
Oh my
liked it.
god.
I didn't watch it in a while.
Ooh, they had some scenes in there. I said, oh, and then he had a man doing a little boy man
And
in
he
that movie.
always got like some gay stuff going on.
Yeah, he do.
Everything
He
he do,
do.
he do.
Yeah. And
Like,
when I seen that scene, I cut that off. I was like, that's too much for me.
yeah,
That
they're
was too.
ruthless. They ruthless.
Yeah,
They
that show was
ruthless.
something else. When he was looking at the one that I seen now, I said, "Oh, and it was on during the daytime." I said, "No, no,
Yes,
Tyler.
indeed.
Tyler, you do a lot of that in your movies now."
He do. He do. He do. He a good writer though, you know. But damn, Tyler, He should know by now. If you play, you play. Okay. You gonna have to ante up.
Yeah,
I think it was a relationship then. It had to be Gamo. Something else
yeah,
happened. It's
yeah,
more to that. Yeah, it didn't
yeah,
just go like that. It was more
yeah.
to it. I believe that.
He's just putting
He was
the
looking
little
when he was singing This Little Light of Mine, Gamo.
uh-huh. I
He
told you,
was
yeah,
looking
he
up
looked
more.
diabolical. I told you he
That
was
he was
taking that.
delivered.
Yeah, that playing in the background. Like, what?
He was delivered from who said that coffee? Oh,
He
Gamo
didn't know.
extra. Yes, Yeah, ruthless. Ruthless is ruthless.
Yeah, that
That's
was, yeah.
hmm
That show, that night, he did that with that. But I noticed you
hmm
right. He always putting them scenes and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
Everything
question
he do.
mark right there.
Yep. Everything he do is in there. Back off, I heard something like that. Like some guy Melissa. Oh, when he was young. Oh,
Oh, wow.
I ain't heard that.
Wow.
What's up, too Raw? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Ruthless is the perfect name, show is. And it's the
Yeah.
money. That's that
Yeah,
cultivate.
that's why I stopped watching it. I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Too
that's
much for me.
cultivate. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yep, everybody sleep.
Ain't Tyler Perry a billionaire now?
He should be.
Yeah, because most of his movies been to well, he been maybe they got mad because he put it on Netflix. I don't know that, but don't he got a couple of shows on Netflix?
Yep, like the one I'm telling, Beauty in Black. That's
That's
on
good.
Netflix. Mm-hmm. It's fuck. I can't stand watching them series and then they go off. It take months before they get back. That be pissing.
Oh,
I'll be like, oh my
yeah,
goodness.
I have to buy the whole thing and watch it from season one, two, three, and all that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm into? We off subject. I don't know if you watch Chi Town.
Mm-mm. My sister was just asking me about that.
I
No.
love that show.
Wait,
I
is it the
love that.
Shy or
I
Shy?
mean the Shy,
Oh,
Shy.
I ain't never watched
Oh,
that.
you ain't never watched that? That ain't Tyler Perry. That's that other lady. I forgot her name. Who direct that?
Okay.
Oh, Glamour said he worked. God damn, one
Thank you,
point four.
Raw. That's what's up. Y'all hit that like button. I don't never say that. Thank you, Raw. Yeah, I'm gonna say he worth $1.4 billion.
God damn,
What?
and he want 260 of it. God damn, what that gonna
Oh,
leave him?
yeah, he wants 260 million. Oh, we got to pull out a calculator on that.
Let me calculate that right now. Hold
Okay,
on. Bad
good.
with my math, y'all.
4 billion. Wow.
God
I can
damn.
believe it though. I can believe it. I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. What's up, Miss Jennifer? How are you doing? Good to see you, lady. My sister was telling me about that the other day, Cough. I'm like, I ain't never watched it. She's like, oh, it's good. I just I don't know. I can't get into that kind. I don't know. I ain't never tried to watch it, so I don't know.
What?
The Shy.
Oh, I love that. I
Yeah, I
love
ain't
it.
never
They
watched it.
got the lady. I'm watching it now with the lady who played on a thin line between love and hate. The crazy lady. I can't think of her name right.
Okay.
She in that show.
No, okay. Oh, she play on there?
Uh huh.
Oh, okay. I ain't never watched it. I watched The Shy from season one. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Grandma. I'm about to say by 18. I said by 17, but she right by 19% of the man.
19%. Yes,
God
indeed.
damn.
Oh, and that's
For groping you?
a hell of a penny there.
Okay.
19%. Ooh,
Then
he
I want
gonna
how much you
get
paid the other man.
15. 19.
Shit. He snapped though.
I
But I
wonder how
like you
this
said,
gonna turn out.
I don't know. But he
I
played this
wonder
little
how
light of
this.
mine.
Oh, he gonna let his light shine.
Uh-huh. I mean, he
Oh,
was.
dang. That's good, Miss Jennifer. Good to see you, lady. I don't think so either, Gamma. He gonna come up with something because he a smart man. He gonna come up
Okay,
with something. He gonna get out of
we
that.
get it.
He'll look. Everybody say he'll never settle because he don't want people to know about his sexuality. So he gonna fight. But why is you fighting it though? I'm saying,
Yeah,
like, come on now, come on now. Because if you don't go ahead and reveal yourself, guess what? It's gonna happen again and again and again.
and again.
Yay! I don't watch that either, bro. BMF. You watch that, Kima? I started. I ain't never
No, ever since they killed Ghost, that was the end of my
see now. I
I
watch
ain't
Power
really
and
care.
all of that, but I ain't never get
Yeah,
into
I
it.
love the power, but I ain't really get
Mhm.
into that. And 50 Cent, he a little B. I don't really care for him like that. Now he another one I don't really care for.
No, why you don't like 50, girl?
Cause 50, he be like he's like a bully. I dealt with bullies, and he be bullying everybody. He
Girl,
do. He
who is
have
he
so much.
bullying?
Nobody don't never go against him and say nothing, but he always in everybody else's business and bullying them.
Oh no.
Yeah, don't everybody, especially with Diddy's situation, he bullying anybody that come out and do something. He always got something to say about it. I feel like he a bully.
Yes, Cindy. I don't know. I just watch his stuff. I don't know nothing about none of them. I just like what I
Yeah.
like, and that's just where it stay at. I don't know nothing
I
about
just
your
feel like and then
personality.
his girlfriend, and that's off subject. His girlfriend, I guess, asked him she was dating him for what, like 3 to 4 years or whatever. Her name was Cuban Link, I think that's her name, a little young girl, whatever. After he dumped Vivica A. Fox, she asked him to give him 10,000 or $20,000. He told her the best thing you need to do is work on yourself and try to do what you
Yeah.
need to do to get that.
Oh
Say he the
no.
cheapest nigga. He said the cheapest nigga. He don't give up his money like that. And she was with him for like 4 years, and that's why they
Yeah.
broke up because she was like he brought her Birkin bag, but he brought the cheap brand. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn,
Hmm.
he's
Damn.
stingy with his money. She said.
What?
They said she said he is stingy with his money. She would have to pay for them to go out to eat and stuff.
Oh, He got the money though.
But he don't like to spend the money.
What he gonna buy then? What he gonna do?
Girl, she said he
He
is
just wanna hold
stingy.
on to it? No, sir.
Yeah,
Leave him where
yeah.
he at then.
That's what she said. She broke up with
Dollar.
him.
Rob, I don't know, bro. These days, nobody cares about people coming out the closet. Who don't care, bro? They don't care. They need to come out. That ain't good to stay in.
This show lame be
That
trying to
ain't
have a
good.
woman knowing you want a man.
I'm trying to tell you.
There's a lot of that going on.
I'm all bad. Yeah. It's time to come out. Shit. Ghost was on power. Uh-huh. Sweet sassy. 50 coming for people that need to be came for. See, I ain't know all that about him.
Hmm.
50 bully the bullies. Mm. Oh, they like 50. I like 50 too, you know.
I don't care for him.
100. T-Raw, you're right, but I feel Tyler is different because he because he Medea and a lot of black people would not mess with him anymore if he can. I don't know. I think they still will though. I think they still will mess with him. I think
Yeah.
he would be respected for sure. Cause ain't nobody got time to be playing.
Okay. If you
You
want
know,
a man, you want a man.
respected.
Don't be acting like you want women, you want a man.
Yeah, for real. You'll be more respected if you just come on out now playing all these games. They say he get the Medea. This was a long time ago. I heard this day he get the Medea role. He did that because he say he had an aunt that act just like the role of Medea. Say he had an auntie that act just like that. So that's where he came up with the Medea from. And even like I did see him do a interview or whatever he did talking about Straw. He was saying like he did that movie. Excuse me, y'all. He did that movie because of course everything he do he say because of the struggle. That's what he was saying, that's what he went through when he was growing up. He saw all of that in his mama. I'm like, damn, Tyler, so you telling me all that ain't happening one day like that though? Come on now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It probably happened over a time span, but I get it, but I don't think it happened in one day. All of that, that was a lot. That was a lot. Shit, I know that movie probably broke a lot of people down. Like, damn, that was sad as hell. It was. No, they don't want. No, they won't. That's why Diddy ain't come out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but look how he getting handled now, though, Rob. I think if he would have, they respect you a little bit better. Look how he being treated now. Rob, they still will because everyone knows. Like, come on, yeah, like, come on now. Oh, I forgot where I was. Let me see. Rob, wait, let me see. No, they don't. I lost my spot, y'all. Hold up. Let me see. Okay, he never admitted. Hold on. Okay. I must say, I wish I would, but 50 Cent, I can't. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. Most people already assume. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might as well come out, huh? I mean,
Yeah.
hey,
R. Kelly made that song. It's time to come out the closet.
okay. I got a few aunts like that. I'll never put on a dress and act like them. Huh. Would you do it for 50 million? Huh, Raw? Would you do it for $50 million? Tell me now.
Okay.
Tell me, would you do it for $50 million?
50 million. God damn.
Okay. I thought people would mess with him because it being socialized. You would think. You would think. To run real talk, yeah. But would you do it, Rob? Would you put on that
Mm.
$50 million? Who asked that?
Mm.
Gamma. That question was thrown out here. I think it was Gamma. Would you put that dress on
Mm.
for $50 million? Tell me now. I cried at the end
Mm.
when her mom called and said that the girl died. I was like, what the fuck, man? Because I saw you did a short on that, bro. I saw
He
you did
laughing.
a short about it. But that's what I'm saying. They left out so much because I want to know what was the mama and daughter relationship like. How did they get to the point where she just didn't have no support? Like what transpired to get to that point? You know what I'm saying? Where she couldn't probably take her daughter by her mama to be babysat while she go to work and do whatever she need to do.
Right. But it stems back what the situation. Sometimes we just can't mess with family and love them from a distance. She probably did something traumatic towards her where she didn't want to have no dealings with her mama.
But we the people need to know what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Why?
He
How
should have
y'all
told
get
that.
there? She
And
only
they
had
called
one
her.
child. You know what I'm saying? She just had one. So how y'all fall out so bad to where,
Yeah.
I said, no, I wouldn't. I'm used to being broke growing up, so I go with the money. I know that's real. Okay. I know that's real. Couple
Yeah,
dollars
that's
ain't gonna do a damn thing. More money, more problems. I know that's real.
uh-huh.
Shoot, too raw. Damn sellout. He'll sell out. Wait, did he answer? Wait. Okay, you told he cried at the end of the movie. Okay. He ain't answer yet. All right, and how come they didn't say she had a man? Oh no, a mom. Yeah. Until towards the end. It's a lot of unanswered questions, Maisha. A lot of them. It was a lot. That's true too. They did not say that until the end, like, cause I was wondering through the whole movie, like, where your mama? Do you have
Yeah,
siblings? You know, you asking yourself all these questions, like, where your people?
not enough at the table.
1.4 billion. If I was a man, I would put on a miniskirt and some more. Okay, come on. But guess what? That I guess that's why we not a man. We can say that. I agree.
Yeah.
I would too.
Okay.
I ain't no man, so hey,
You gotta turn that down.
I would too for 1.4 billion. Where's that?
Golly, boy.
Shoot.
Woo.
Ooh,
Can
yeah.
you imagine having that much money and do
Mhm.
whatever you want to do?
But shit, y'all know they got content creators that do that, right?
Uh
I don't know. And I know damn well they ain't getting no close to $1.4 billion.
huh.
No,
No.
goddamn well they ain't even getting close to that.
But some of them made a million.
Mm. I'm talking like Laquanda, oh well he do it. Tim Bay, he be putting on wigs. Tim Bay fine as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, he handsome. You know who Tim Bay is? I like Tim
No,
Bay.
I never heard of him. I gotta look him up.
He be on Facebook. I know he be on
Oh, you on
Facebook a lot. I
Facebook?
ain't watched him in a minute, but yeah.
I'm trying to think. That's not the one who got the grill in his mouth, the gold in his mouth.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he
Oh
got a
yeah, I
good
like him. I
uh
like him. I
yeah,
like him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
he funny when he be doing that.
yeah. 50 million Rob, I'ma get us out the hood. Ah, okay.
You ain't lying.
You'll do it, Rob. I know that's real
A
shit.
lot of them say they won't do it, but they'll do it with them 50 million in their
McDonald's
face.
chicken wings and fried rice. You ain't gonna be able to do it, Rob. I be dressed up like the win. Okay, coffee. There another. Yep. Another lie. Okay, for real.
I forgot they dressed up like the white chick in that
Me
movie.
too.
Yeah.
Look, for real. She never
I wonder
lied.
did they get paid or not played for that role?
Hell yeah, they, you know the baby. They still getting paid.
Uh-huh. They should have made a part two of that.
White chicks?
Did they make a part two?
Ain't no part two in White Chicks. I
No,
like
it was
it.
one.
That was
I
funny.
liked that movie. It was funny.
Hmm. It had to be a stained relationship between her sister and mom because they would have probably had been with her so soon after the baby's death.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I be just, I don't know what put a damper on it so bad to where, you know what I'm saying? You can't help your people out. I don't
But it get like that, friend. It
Yeah,
get like
that's
that.
true. I
It
get
get
it.
like that.
Whew, coffee with
They
a
say your
good.
family be your worst enemy. You rather
Mm-hmm.
go through the struggle than your family being your enemy. You love them from a distance.
That's true. Yeah, I saw Tu Wong Fu back in the day. All them boys was in dresses. I never watched Tu Wong Fu. Martin? Oh
That
yeah,
was with
Shanae Ray. Yeah, you talk about Shanae
yeah,
Jamie Foxx.
yeah,
Yes, a lot of
yeah,
them. Hell yeah,
yeah.
a lot of them.
Because of that
Yep,
money.
it's a lot of them.
But they selling their soul by doing that. Because
Look at Rob.
God
He
said
the
man should
reneged.
not put
Look,
no.
look, we talk about this money. Rob the reneged. He say, "Two, I'm lying my ass off. I do it."
Okay, okay.
I know damn. He had to
Glam,
renege. He said, "I'm lying
Glam,
my ass."
Glam is this big boy. She making me laugh in these comments.
Give us 7 for 500. I don't know about 500. I don't know about 500. We ain't going nowhere
Oh
with
my
500. Look, I'm like gonna set it off. We can't go nowhere with 500. We gonna have to take another bank.
God.
We ain't going nowhere with $500. Uh-uh. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all can laugh. I'm be laughing. I know that's right. All the way to the
Okay,
bank. You hear
okay,
me? For real. Stealing my man.
okay. A
playing just
lot of them talking about they won't do it and put that money in their face.
okay. Rob, okay, you thought about it real quick, Sam laugh ass.
Put that
I
money in your
said
face.
I'm laughing. Say flip
God
the
damn.
noodles, man. Shit. Look at Rob. He coming when he said a cup of noodles, right? I
Okay.
say fuck the noodles. It's time to go. It's time to go.
You can have filet mignon,
Okay, I say
caviar.
enough
I
noodles.
don't even eat it, but I just want to have
I'm
it.
telling, time to upgrade. I know that's real. Yep, shoot. Yeah, y'all, the link is open if anybody want to hit it. We was talking about straw. We done dipped off on all kind of stuff, y'all.
Right.
We done been
But
all
out of
over.
1 through 10, what you get the movie? What you rate it for? One from 1 to 10.
Hmm. 1 through 10. Straw, I give it a 8. Only because I needed him to explain how they get to some of those places. I'm looking for a part two. So I give it an 8. What you say?
Um,
How y'all rate Straw in the chat? Y'all rated it.
I give it a 7. I'm gonna go a 7
Why you
because it was like everything was so fast with it. Like we didn't get like the full background on her life. So
yeah,
like what you were saying, and just how it, um just how it ended. First, cause then she wanted the lady to take the baby, but then we didn't know the baby was dead. And she um knew the baby was done passed along the banker, and it's just like you said, so much was going on, and like so many scenes was cut go, cut go, cut go. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So, like,
right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it a 7.
Okay, that's what's up. Let's see what the people say. Where we at? Rob say no text messages with Tyler. You good? Okay, you good to go? Okay. Get the floor eating hibachi. Got the hibachi.
Okay.
Okay,
Ooh,
Ross
we
say
snap.
8. Maisha say a 9. Why would you give it
Okay.
a 9, Maisha? If you don't mind. Ross say yes. It was a lot, Raw. I can definitely agree with that 100%.
Yeah,
You say a 10? Why you rated?
that's
I
the height.
explain strong 9 because yes, too many unanswered questions for me too, Coffee. I had to
Good
say
question.
they needed part two for damn show. Why you say a 10, Gamma? You couldn't hit the link, Gamma? Wish I could hear y'all. Yeah, come on up, Rob. It's open. Talking. We chit chatting. Trying to use girl, this girl texting me. Hold up. Okay, let me see. I'm ready, Rob. I'm here for it. I used to say yeah, I say nine because there was a lot of yeah, okay, that's understandable. That's still high though, 1 out of 10. Okay, cool. Rob say no way. Whatever, Rob. Yeah. What's up, Raw? Raw ain't got no cut. What's up, Raw?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
How you doing?
Hey,
I'm good. I'm good. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, pretty
fine.
good. What you got going on?
I just jumped up here 'cause I got tired of typing in the comment section. Rod down
I
there,
know,
Captain.
right?
Hey, Rod thought about that job real quick. Well, you like 50 million.
Yeah, Sam laugh my ass.
Hey, I changed my mind so quick. I was up there talking about, hey, I never dress like my auntie. Them. Look here, boy,
Okay.
I'll be a tutor or a nanny. Which one y'all want me to
I'm
be?
trying for 50 million. Let me get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, let me let Gamma back up. See if we can hear Miss Gamma.
Okay, can you hear me now?
All right now. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just changed phones.
Okay,
Hey,
cool, 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 cool.
hey
What's
everybody on the panel. I,
Hey.
you asked
What up,
why I
Gabby?
gave it a 10.
yes.
I gave it a 10 because come on, turn it down a little bit. Um, I gave it a 10 because even I don't like a lot. I don't like movies that leave like unanswered questions because I don't follow movies well. But I believe like after the movie, when I was able to process everything, I like I then grew to like the way he left things open because he was able to hit so many pieces of a struggle. Like somebody identified with losing their job, somebody identified with not being able to provide for their children. Somebody could identify with not being able to pay their rent. Somebody could identify with mental health. Like so, I think that maybe it was left open because people can literally take those pieces and take it where they wanted to. I wasn't able to like personally identify with anything until the last 5 minutes of the movie. I could have empathy and I
Mhm.
could understand what was going on, and it's not like I haven't seen it before, but not until she screamed and I had to identify with losing my son. So like I think everybody has like a different thing that they can take from it, and him leaving it open that way, like with some of the questions not being answered, left that where you could just grab that and put yourself in that place.
So you don't think it should be a part two?
Definitely, I'm real. It got to be a part two. I
Okay.
told you I wanted the part two
But
to be
what
the
you
But what the
trial.
feel
part two
about
gonna be about though?
About
Like,
the
what it's gonna be
trial.
about?
The
she already,
trial.
yeah, she said the trial.
The
I
trial
say
for
they gotta
her.
do flashbacks though.
Yeah, to see if if she had to just go to a mental health institute, or did they make her actually go to
Do the
jail behind
time.
all that?
Right,
But and
right.
then let it reflect the police officer, although he didn't cause all of that, but him doing that injustice. What happened with him playing a part in that with his role? Like both
Yeah,
of them need to be on a trial.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Just sitting here thinking about that junk got me tearing up again though, cause like that junk was so deep.
It
It
was
really got me
deep.
when they just
It
reenacted the
was.
scenes and stuff like that and show what really happened.
yeah,
I was just sitting there like, God dang, bro, like she
That
was
probably
bathing
left
in
a
the
lot of
tub and like it was
scars.
nobody in the tub at the beginning. You think it's a little girl though, but like when they showed it, like she walked the way she walked out the house and everybody looking at
right.
her. I just say like somebody should have came and got her right throughout the day because they seen her tripping like
Exactly. Like, why didn't somebody stop? Like, it did seem like she didn't have it. The piece of person she had was her coworker. That
And
right.
was like
and
that wasn't even a relative or a close friend. That was her that was her coworker. And well, I guess the lady at the bank at the end, but it really seemed like
Sinbad
she
too
was on
put
no,
a
no,
somebody's
sugar too.
no.
Like
shoulder.
Look,
Sinbad knew
y'all.
what was going on too.
The
Sinbad
whole
saw her earlier
apartment
walking with
complex
nobody.
knew. The whole apartment complex knew when
Right.
they showed her walking down like she was holding the baby hand, ran into
Yeah.
Sinbad. The whole
Right.
complex knew she didn't have that little girl in.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody already knew.
But that's what the
Yeah.
That's
hood do. The hood will be like, look at
And
her, she
that's where the
tripping, boy.
media came in where everybody was on her side too. Because they knew that she wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was out of her mind.
She was out
but
of her
They
that's
could
what
have
mind.
we
stopped that
don't
jump
acknowledge
before it got
of.
out of control though, for real.
With mental health, people don't acknowledge that people just bye bye people, and like that's what we have
Right,
to come as
right.
like a community and as a person to know if a person need help or crying out for help. You can might be
Hey,
seeing that person
T.
and describe, but who gonna help them? You know what I'm saying? We don't talk
Right.
about that enough.
And
Absolutely.
people not helping. I think that was a point.
Right.
He made a lot of points to it to where it really opens your eyes to certain things.
Yeah.
It was a lot of eye openers. Like, dang, you know what
And
I'm saying?
mothers that lost a child really can identify with that last 5 minutes when she did that scream. And I wasn't even that emotional during the movie. I wasn't emotional until I called my nephew and told him, why did he tell me how good the movie was? And when I had to tell him how I identified with that part, that's when I had a whole entire breakdown because then I looked at the point. I didn't realize, I mean, I realized without realizing that, like, when you lose a child, like in that instant when it's like a last breath, or maybe for people who get a call and say you lost your child, whenever you see the words or hear the words or are there with the last breath in that moment, which is usually probably about it takes about 3 to 5 seconds for somebody to say that or for you to see the
Mhm.
last breath. You make that choice at that moment whether you're going to make a left and you lose your mind for the rest of your life or for a period of your time, or are you going to make a right and try to find strength to cope with it and overcome it. And so I had to identify with that scream and that bank. Like, I really was at that point. I could have been her. If I would have just, if anything, if I would have delayed anything in my mind in that moment, I could have been her.
Yes, indeed. And that's understand. That's why I say I think that movie was so emotional.
It
It
was.
was too. It was so
Yeah,
emotional.
I cried.
And I
Yeah.
sat there through the movie because everybody was crying at the beginning of the movie and all that other stuff. Like I sat there through that whole movie, man. And I was like, I don't see what the hell people crying for.
Me
Like
too. Me too. Yeah. I was like,
I'm
I
like,
Yeah.
made
what
it.
the hell
I
going on?
made
Like,
it. Yeah.
I done been evicted before when I was a kid. I done been evicted as a grown up. I done went through all that shit, but I'm like, that's just, it's just like, to us, you be like, man, that's just a part of life or type shit. But,
Yeah.
It was.
like, to
I
her,
think
she
to me,
lost her
it's
mind.
just
She had so
the
much stuff happening back to back
yeah
to
at
So
one
back to
much.
back to
time at
back to
Mhm.
one
back. I'm
day.
like, that's
That's
a hell
what
of a
got
day,
me.
boy.
Yes. And I
That
set
one
out
day.
not to cry. I said, y'all, all these people saying you cry. You ain't got to cry for a movie now. If I know it's a movie, I know it's a script. I'm gonna be strong. And I mean,
Yeah.
right to the end, I was like, man, I almost made it. And I
And they
could
should have
not see
stopped her
from
at
it.
the school too. Like when she popped up at the school and they were like,
Right.
"We ain't call you." Like what the hell? Like why she was there?
I
Like
Yeah.
didn't see it up there from the
they
beginning
seen her
when
pull up at the
they
school
were
that
doing
morning with no
it.
kid,
No
like she was
lie.
dropping the kid off, and nobody
Right.
said nothing.
Nobody said they was looking at her like a poor baby. She just lost her mind. That's how they was looking, but nobody stepped up to do anything.
So
But at that point, you be like,
overall,
"Is this person even safe to drive around right now?" You got to step in. Somebody had to step in. Like
Yeah.
let me ask y'all, what do y'all think the moral of the movie was like? What y'all
Mental
got from it? Like,
mental health awareness and people in the
yeah,
Yeah.
community, people
Yeah.
becoming a community
Yeah.
and
and how
showing how
mhm.
community can step back and not do anything. Like we saw all the people in the complex, but then how the woman did the live stream and how the community didn't know nothing about her at all and got outside the bank to try to
But they
bring
really
justice.
did though, Gamma. They really knew. The apartment complex knew. They knew her. And she was coming down every morning doing her same routine. They
yeah,
knew that
No,
she
but I'm
didn't
saying
have
they didn't do anything like come out and help her like that
oh no no.
community
Okay,
did
okay.
outside the bank.
Gotcha.
Like they
Oh
came
yeah, the bank
together
did.
and rallied for her, and the whole apartment complex looked and didn't do a thing. They just still
Mm-hmm.
yelling about the rent. She ain't caring about what was going on with her baby. Where's the rent?
Uh-huh. Right,
Like, you know what
right,
I'm saying?
right. Gotcha. Mm.
So
What you say, Raw?
Gamma pretty much hit it on the head, like the mental awareness and all that there,
Yeah.
and it was like the mental health awareness month and all that too was coming up too. So it hit home on all that.
Okay, okay.
well,
What
Tyler
you say,
Perry
Kim?
said he said that he did it. Like when they asked him like what it's supposed to be, like the moral of the story, basically, and he said that he wrote it not to give a specific thing. That he just wants if somebody can look at the movie and see that act of kindness, basically, no matter how small it may be, how that can change somebody's life if you can
Right.
if you can be that person. And he said if somebody can get that out of it, that's all he wants. That's what he said.
And that's why I said the name of that bank, that was a big part of that movie too.
Benevolence. Uh-huh.
Yes,
Benevolence.
that's why it took place in the bank because
Yeah.
benevolent, that mean, act of kindness, whatever.
Hmm.
So that was a big part of it too for me to show that people can still be kind, people can still really care
Hmm.
about you, what you're going through and all of that.
Right.
Even
Hmm.
with Janaya, her going through it all she going through, she was still kind through the whole situation.
Yeah.
The bank manager, she was kind, she walked out, she did all of that. So
The
it showed an
detective.
act of kindness, people could still be nice, help you out, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Hey,
So
they could have left that bomb out of it though too. Like they could have just left that whole part
that's
out.
what I said too, Raw.
Oh
But
no, the bomb
Gamma
was
brought
no, the
up a
bomb was
point
supposed. Yeah.
about that bomb.
That represented
Yeah,
how society, how
yeah.
things like how the injustices that are happening, like with what is her name, Sandra Macy, and those George
Hmm.
Foreman. I mean, not George Foreman. What's the name? George what's the man name that the police officer was on his neck? What's his name?
George Floyd.
George Floyd. He's saying
Hmm.
how those things, they're highlighting that. They're highlighting,
Yeah, that's
you
what I
know,
said.
yeah.
And
So
I say he
yeah.
did that because people forget about that stuff. You hear
Right.
about it for right then and it
Hmm.
just died off. But it's like
Yeah.
he brought it back to life. Like,
Right.
no, you can't forget this is still going on.
Yeah, it's still going on. The
Yeah.
police
I just
officer,
don't know what Tyler Perry was on to make him sit there and write something like that though. That was like it's something else, like out this
Yeah,
world
he
almost.
had to be going. He probably knew this case was coming up. I don't
he said, "Be
Going
quiet,
to
leave me
Yeah.
alone."
He said this where the
he
light of
probably
mine's
knew
gonna
it was coming
shine.
up. Shoot.
Right.
Man.
You never know.
Yeah.
So
And I
what you
think
think
that
about
he
the
showed this
overall
too.
cleanup? Huh? What'd you
Hmm?
say?
Oh no, I was
Okay.
just gonna say I
Okay.
think that it highlighted also a mental illness. Like,
Oh yeah,
we
absolutely.
saw it with her, and she was having so many struggles, like in a struggle. But then it showed mental illness where the police officer had a stable job, brand new car. It sounds like he had things, and he
Uh,
was just as crazy as she was because
yeah,
he
Mhm.
was that man was mentally ill.
that's true
So it don't
too.
mean that you got to be a struggle in order to
That's
have to,
true too.
be like
To
that.
be
People who
going
have
through some,
everything,
that's
yeah.
true. I didn't
Hmm.
think of that, Gamma. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It
And with
was
the
so
like with the
much going
Tiana Taylor
on in it,
part,
though. That's what I'm saying. A lot happened with that movie.
It did.
like
It
with the
was.
Tiana Taylor part too, is like it show that anybody, it don't matter what like where you at in life, like people still be coming from that struggle and they be understanding too. Like,
Mhm.
'cause if she wasn't on the scene, they probably would have killed the old girl for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, of course. He
So
And
how
that,
said
it
y'all
that.
it
feel
would be
like?
good for a part two because I want to know what happened with her too. Like,
Yeah, how y'all feel like her role in that? Like she didn't really care. She just was trying to get out. Like what y'all think? Like the
Who?
point of that was?
The point of what?
Like the girl Tiana, whatever her name is. She looked like Alicia Keys to me. That's what I thought it was.
nah,
But
Tiana Taylor,
her
the
role.
Tiana
police officer.
Taylor, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
You
a
talk about the
detective.
bank teller girl who was trying to get up out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
What
know her.
y'all
She
think?
probably look like one of them Fonte girls or something.
Huh?
Look like one of them Fonte girls from back in the day. The Buona, Buona Fonte, the little soda.
Hmm.
But what y'all think her role of acting, how she was acting, like she ain't care. I just want to get up out of here. Like,
I
what you
think
think
showing
her?
how
She
some
ain't
people,
understand the struggle. Like,
yeah, like she didn't have
Right.
any
She probably came
compassion.
from a
How,
two-parent home and
yeah,
good education, raised right. Yeah.
she ain't never been through
entitlement
nothing.
and yeah.
Right.
It's
Mm,
showing how, although so many people could identify, like the bank manager and the detective, how there's still people out there. They don't care, despite all of that. They don't have any compassion for none of that. That you can still
Right.
right,
tell them a sob
right.
story as many times as you want to. They don't care about nothing like that, and they're self-centered and they're worried about what's going to happen with them.
Right.
True.
Because they ain't never been through it.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it was giving. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, she just whatever you got going on, leave me out of it.
Right.
Right.
And even the elderly people that wanted to get out of there, they wouldn't play with her.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
They
I
were
remember
older
that
and
part.
set in their ways. But then you have older people who was like the lady who was diabetic, who understood what she was going through and had more
Right.
compassion for her.
Them first old people that left, they got up out of there. They like,
Yeah,
man, we
they,
finna go.
yeah, they got out of
They
That
ain't
there.
want
Yeah.
to
man
hear
said,
none
"I'm
of
a
that,
veteran.
boy.
I'm a vet.
Right. You got to
Right.
get me
They
in my back
always
if you
say
go
that.
make
I'm a
Yeah.
vet."
right.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got up out of there.
indeed. Shoot, a
That was
doggone security guard wasn't worth nothing.
nothing.
What
Oh
the
my
hell y'all
God.
Okay.
was about?
Yeah. Part two, I need to see if he got his job back. I mean,
Oh,
did they
and
get
you
rid of him
know
off
he
of the
ain't got
set?
his job back.
Nah, he done.
No, indeed, though.
But
He
it's what I would have
working
told my
out.
son to do, though. That is what I would have told my son to do. Like,
Get
you better
out.
get your
I
mind
know
out of there.
anybody would though.
Yeah.
Anybody, I think
Yeah,
anybody would, you know.
yeah.
So
He was being realistic. I think that was being realistic.
yeah, cause he an adult. His children
Uh huh.
wasn't there. His mama wasn't there.
Right. Right.
He did what came to mind.
Yes, exactly.
That's crazy. It had so many messages in that. It was just, oh, it was just so much.
It was. I think because it was supposed to be for so many different
Oh,
people, in
but
different situations.
damn, it was a lot, girl. Like,
Yeah.
oh, all this happening one day, and then you got all this going on, all this going on. You got all these people. It was too much.
Less than 24 hours.
Oh
Less than
my
24
Man,
hours.
I
god!
ain't never cried during no movie, man. I was in
Me
bed watching that junk,
And
man.
then
I
I
was
don't
like,
cry for movies either. Or I'm like,
man, I done
Lord,
got
y'all
up, went in
got
the
me with this
bathroom,
one.
got some tissue and everything. Boy, I was like, man, what the hell, why? What the hell?
What is
Almost
going
made it, but
on?
hey,
I'm
hey.
telling that movie probably
out-
scarred a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all movies and TV shows, that's the only movie I done cried off with that movie with
That
Tyler
I had
Perry.
to
He
call
did
my
movie,
homeboy.
he
I
did
said, boy,
his
I watched
thing with
Strong, boy.
that.
I cried like a baby boy. I
Yeah,
tell you. He
I
was like,
cried
nah,
too.
boy, did you watch it? My homeboy called me and said, I
I
see what you
said
was talking
touched
about. I
my
said, you ain't gonna
heart.
tell me you cried, no more.
Oh, the office said it touched her heart when she said nobody ever helps her.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah.
thank you, Jeannie. Thank you. She sent a super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate you are appreciated.
hmm
Yes.
The
I love
only other
It's
movie
hard
that
to
moved
ask
me
for
like
help when
that was
nobody
John Q. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, it's hard to ask for help without somebody talking about you or throwing it in your face. It's hard
Right.
to ask for any help because
Yeah.
there's been times that I done asked that I needed help, but I didn't. I just had to, just do it. Like
Yeah.
you can't depend on nobody because with us, we always want to talk about each other. Get on the phone, girl. Such and such.
Absolutely.
Call, and it'd be so sad because you just don't never know what a person really going through
That's
behind closed
right.
doors.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And that's
Yeah,
like the worst
it's
thing you could do.
true.
You definitely should not be doing nothing for nobody if you think you got to open your mouth about it later
Right.
at
Right.
all. I don't care what it is. Who
Right.
it
You
or
didn't
who it's
mean it from
to.
the beginning. Right, right.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people don't ask for help.
People do it for recognition,
Hey,
not for the
I
Right.
bet
Or
her
yeah.
GoFundMe went crazy though. Her GoFundMe went real dumb after
And
that joke though.
oh, she probably hit
who?
a million
She
Mm,
after
needed them
that.
$40 bad, boy. I just want $40 to get us some food. They
Oh,
laughing
okay.
at her.
You
That
mean
He
junk was
needs to
bad
make
though,
that
boy.
part two.
That was
Because
bad.
that would have
he
been in
got
real life
to.
though. Real life would have set her up for the rest of her life after something like that.
mm-hmm.
Hmm,
So
he
now
gonna have to
I
do
heard
part
that it
two.
was somebody said why was somebody saying it was a true story? I was like, why they saying that when Tyler Perry was saying that he wrote the story?
Wait, say that again.
People keep saying that it's a true story, but I didn't hear Tyler Perry say nothing about that being a true story.
Oh, I ain't heard that.
Me either.
I don't think
It
that's
could
true. I
be
don't think it's
somebody's
true.
true story, but I don't think he wrote it as a true story.
I don't think so either. I think he would have said that in his
Yeah,
interviews.
it would have been based on a true story. No.
Right. And he
I
probably
don't
would have
think
had
that.
the real persons, there, as a part of it and everything. At the
Right.
Mm-hmm.
end, showing or
Oh,
something.
I ain't heard that. Mm-mm.
I was like, I can't see that being true.
No, I don't believe it. It'll be based on a true story. Nah.
All right, y'all think Tyler Perry can top that though with something else?
Oh, I don't know what he gonna do. What he gonna? How
Oh,
he come
part
back with
I,
two.
that?
He need to do a part two.
I don't think so.
Yeah. And then
Uh-huh.
what he gonna do after that?
Yeah.
He
Part
gonna
two.
go back to He probably do another play. I thought he
That's
had.
the only thing I cried from. Everything else he done made, I ain't never cried.
Well, he got a Medea movie coming out.
I think that. Yep, he
Yeah,
do. Yep, yep, yep. I know he got something coming up.
Most of them be kind of funny and stuff,
That
but this
ain't
was real serious.
it
Well, the other ones
was.
were serious too, but this one was like it made
this was
tears come
deep.
to people
It's
eye.
Like
It was
overall, it was
emotional.
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
this
But
it
one
John,
made the man's
was.
cry, he went deep with it.
but
Mm,
John Q had me feeling like that too, though.
John Q was sad too.
Yeah, that movie was
It was
sad.
He
sad.
did that movie? That was
No, he
with
didn't do
Denzel
it. No, no, no.
Washington,
It's
right?
not his.
No, he didn't do
Oh,
that.
But I was
oh,
sad
okay.
about the same way with that one. That one
Oh,
was
you were
emotional
sad? Yeah.
too.
But his son ain't died in that movie though, did it?
No, I don't think he
No,
died.
No.
he didn't.
See,
No.
Mm-mm.
that's the part that made everybody like
Yeah.
really got everybody when they like the main
Right.
characters and stuff don't usually be dying in movies and
Right. Tyler Perry didn't
but
pick the
like
girl out. I'm looking like, why you do that?
dang, boy, like that's what I kept saying, like, why, bro? Like, what the hell? It was so
Right.
Right.
bad. My heart dropped when her mama said she died. I said, what?
Yeah.
I couldn't
And
believe it.
that's the thing. I don't even know why he started it out with her already being gone. Like I didn't get
Because he was trying to show how something like that can take you out of there. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like immediately. You know what I'm saying? So like from that point, like she walked her in the hospital. At that hospital is when she lost her mind because at the end they showed her walking out with that same blanket, patting it. Like I'm not leaving my baby here. Well, I don't care
It's
what
like she
y'all
couldn't
said.
take the fact that her
I'm
baby
coming
was
home with my
dead. She
baby.
ain't want to believe that. Like,
Right. So she
Yeah, but
lost
I'm
it at the
saying like
hospital.
for the viewers, like show me, she done had a good week with her daughter, good 2 days or something. But she came out already gone.
shit,
Like
she been going through it the whole about a month. She was behind on rent. Like, it's like she just been can't catch a break. Scene like,
Yeah.
And it just seemed like that's why they called it straw, because it was like she was on her last straw.
Yeah, that's what it meant. That
She been
represent
going
the
through it.
last
That
straw.
wasn't just one day or nothing right there, man. She been going through it.
Yeah, she had been going through, and I think the daughter's death tipped it off because she was already late with her rent. That was because remember her mom said she died the night before. When she went
Yeah.
home and laid the glasses there. Trying to do the same routine they would normally do, but yeah, I don't know
And that
that
was the
was
one
just.
time she let her bathe in the tub by herself, I think, and she failed. That's why she ended up going to the hospital from the beginning, ain't it?
I think so because she said that so made that so clear while she was in the bathtub.
It's they
Right.
So
don't
a
want
lot of
you to
people
do it.
was saying that must have been what happened. Maybe she fell and hit herself that time, and
That's what she
that's why
said
she.
when she went to the school. You don't remember? She was
But
like,
she had
when
a
they said they was
seizure,
taking her,
right? She had
she
a
was
seizure.
like, "Oh nah, she fell. I
Oh,
let her bathe in the tub by herself. She fell."
oh yeah, well that was it then. That's why. Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't even put that together. I didn't
But
put
that
that
junk
together.
ain't even happened when she went to the school. There, like the daughter
So
was
is
already dead when
now
they
it make
showed the
Okay,
me
scenes
think
back.
is it make me think is that the reason she had the seizure from falling in the tub?
could have been. Could have been.
Now I'm thinking about that.
Definitely could have been.
Yeah, because they focused on her being in the bathtub. And she like, I don't want you to do this no more. They gonna be saying woo woo. So I'm thinking
Hmm.
maybe she caught that seizure when she fell in the tub.
Right.
It's a lot with that movie. He need a part two.
Right, just like when they she was told had the phone call at the job, them people on the phone with her, and she thinking it's the people from the school.
And it's they call them about a bill, like
Right,
Right.
yeah.
right, yeah.
That's crazy. I tell you what, he definitely put your mind to work.
He did. He
He
did.
put your mind to work.
He
Like
made
what?
you think. He
What?
And
made
he
you
just
think.
twists
Oh,
away. He just twists away after you make your mind work. Just walk off twisted.
yeah. And now he gone. We need part two. Come back here. Oh
Yeah,
no.
He gonna get y'all part two after Diddy trial over with.
Two.
right.
Well, I don't know. With these allegations he got now, Raw.
I ain't heard about that. What allegations they got against Tyler?
With Tyler Perry?
Yeah,
That lawsuit, the $267 million lawsuit.
I ain't been keeping up with it, man.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I
I
heard
guess
the
it only been
reports
out for a
on
couple
it
days, so yeah, yeah.
today. But shoot, you ain't gotta watch
I've been
too much.
working, man. I've been working 12-hour days.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
the man that worked on the Oval has a lawsuit saying that talking about he done got that was what I was trying to come up for before 2000, talking about something the man came up in the bedroom with him. Now, this is my
Mhm.
whole thing. I don't have sympathy for situations like that when it's not first of all, if you're an adult and you want to
Come
come into
on.
court, and if I'm the judge and you want to come into court talking about 50, 11 times this man that groped you, and all you had to do is go and get somewhere and sit down, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. You kept coming to his house. Don't get out of my courtroom with that mess. Did this
For
happen more
real.
than one time? It did. Goodbye. That's it. I don't want to
For
talk about
Yeah, he
it.
was over there putting that dress on for that bread, boy.
Exactly.
real. Say the
Exactly.
man woke up, said, this Medea behind me.
Right, right,
Got
exactly.
Medea behind him.
Right.
I say, Lord, I want to
Yeah.
see how he gonna wiggle himself out of this one though. He gonna do it though. He ain't coming up off that money.
That's why he made Straw to pay for them lawyers. Then
Okay.
No,
And
he ain't
he
paying that
got a new
money.
he
movie
put
on
that.
the way.
Hey, now we know he put that movie together quick too. That was a fast movie to get
They
everybody
say he
crying
made
real
it in
quick.
what, like 3, 4 days?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Say he made that movie quick. And I
Oh,
guess
that's
Yeah,
that's
why I
that's
was
why
like,
why
what you
it's
everything put
okay.
speeding
together
up.
like that. Like it
Yeah,
just
Right.
it was
jammed
quick.
together. Like
He
Yep,
didn't
he
have
got
enough
in there
time to
and
make
got
no
out there.
days. He
He
had
got
time to make
in
the
there and
characters
out.
go to sleep.
how long that movie was? We watched that. That was
That's what I said. I think I looked at that raw. I think it was definitely an hour. It was a little over an hour because I wanted to know too. I'm like, was this a 40-minute movie or what? But it was an hour and something. I forgot the exact time. But I sure checked it. I'm like, hold up, how long was this movie? Because
Yeah.
yeah.
I
We
sure
just paid
checked
for
it
his
out.
lawyers. Everybody who watched that junk.
That's crazy.
Mm,
And now
mm,
he got all this going on. I thought it would have been because of the movie, but shoot, they say he got other charges. I say, oh wow.
Oh, these people can't be getting mad when they're in a relationship with nobody. I don't care what sexes the people are. But you know, if it's heterosexual, whatever it is, when you finish having a relationship with somebody, that do not mean that you're worth millions of dollars after that, like that. Like that ain't how it go.
They
Hey,
doing
Black
it
Coffee
though,
said.
Yamo. They
Black
doing it.
Coffee said there's no way he can write like that without mental illness, in her opinion.
What? Hold up. Let me get to. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see. It most definitely could.
Black
Yeah, it
coffee.
could have been anybody's truth. Absolutely, coffee. I never click a stream your link before. I only did Google Hangouts. That's how old school I am. So once I click it, what have? Oh, you trying to come up, Rob? Just click on it. It's gonna direct you to use Safari or
Chrome or one of them.
yeah,
Google.
it come up.
I always hit Safari. It depends. I don't know if you got an
I'm
iPhone
Yeah,
or
I
not.
always
still
do
here, y'all. I'm just
Safari.
enjoying the conversation.
There's no way he can write. Okay, here you go. There's no way he can write the way he does. Oh, you think so, Coffee? Ooh, that's deep. Mm,
Yeah,
that's deep because that was a deep ass movie.
it was deep.
Ooh, it was like shit. It was damn near scary.
It was.
Yeah, it was
You
damn.
know what was
It
gonna
was
be
damn
up
near
next?
creepy now. Ooh, that. Ooh, you might be on to something with that, Coffee. I don't know.
I got some girl cousins who like they say they watched like the first 10 minutes of it and didn't want to watch no more because it was bringing back bad memories. And I was like, dang.
It's deep.
Aw.
I could. Ooh, that was
Okay.
deep. I don't believe it was a relationship. It was definitely unwanted. Mm. Mm.
We're all talking about, do you know how I talk?
I done heard you before. You got a channel. I know you got a channel.
Oh, he
Yeah.
asking if you monetize. He don't want to get you like no nothing scrubbed down on you.
Oh shoot. Hey, look, I be cussing too. Oh, okay, that's what you talking about. Is raw and unfiltered. Oh yeah, I am. But shit, what you want to talk about? Raw and unfiltered. I know you from New York too. I know some New Yorkers. But I wanna where the coffee come and go because that's crazy. That could be true, coffee. Cause
It
I
could be.
just that was too much. That might be
Because
what that is.
because
I
didn't it
can't
feel
get
like he
over
was
it.
writing out of somebody's head almost like, you know what I'm
No,
saying? Like,
you know, like
yeah.
damn, you did all this in one day. Where they do that? I know people
Yeah.
go through stuff, but I ain't
Hmm.
ever seen it in one day. All of this like that, and there's some heavy, heavy stuff.
Yeah. Everything was
Oh,
like a domino effect. Like
oh my god.
it's
He probably
crazy.
saw that type stuff growing up too, though, seeing probably
He
getting
said that,
evicted and
Raw. He
yeah.
said that. I was saying I saw him in an interview talking to somebody. I forgot who it was. But he was saying that's how he came up with that whole straw thing because that's how he grew up. He said he had to go through with his mama dropping him off to school. He gave little parts of like what was going on in the movie. And I'm
Hmm.
like, ugh. But
I know I
like
done
it
came
didn't
home from
happen in
school a
one
few
day.
times, boy. Come home from school a few times, boy, with all your belongings be on the front yard.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
That is because that's what I was saying. That could be people because a lot of people say that like all of that can't happen in a day, but I believe that could happen in a day. Like
Everything though,
you know what I'm saying?
gamma.
Like you can lose your job, or whatever.
Get
Like I mean,
evicted. You could do all
yeah,
this in one day.
because
Uh-uh.
everything was dependent on stuff. Like it was dependent. This was dependent on that, and this was dependent on that. And I could see something like that. Bit like I'm
I
sure it don't
mean,
happen
with it.
often, but
Right,
I
right.
think it can happen.
I
Yeah, I
think
think
it
that could happen
can,
too.
but
Yeah,
that's a lot. And this was gonna bring us to this point. I think it can happen, but he also gave hinted on the nature of having that support. She didn't have nobody.
right, right,
So it's
yeah,
not that she was going through it, she didn't have nobody.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was something else too.
That
Like
should
What
have
was
had
also,
it?
all the
like
Yeah.
deadbeat baby daddies calling their baby mama, asking, "What you need, baby mama? You all right? You need some help? You
Oh.
need
right,
something?"
right. Yeah, what you need?
You know
Like
what I'm
Coffee
saying?
said, T1000. Be careful. Don't let an astronaut on your panel. She said, laughing but very
I
serious.
got your coffee cooker.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know how to hold up where it went. I got you, girl.
I ain't
See.
been on here in so long. What's an astronaut, man? What that is?
People that come up on
Obama.
poor by your channel
Obama.
to get it
Oh,
taken down.
yeah. You gotta watch out for them folks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Raw, you know about this stuff. They say I could hit I think no, I'm already on solo. Oh, okay, yeah, I could do that.
What you trying
Okay.
to let him show his
Yeah,
camera or
like
something?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do this.
Or you can keep it like that too.
Yeah, just keep it like that,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
you can let him on then.
Yeah. Not saying I don't trust you and Rob, because I do know him. He got a channel and all that. He done been over, but
Oh, okay,
ain't
okay.
never been
But
up here.
Coffee probably don't know that. So she was just
Right, right.
saying.
So,
Well,
who
I
said
could have got
who was
that
the
rock.
astronaut? Nobody. Nobody, baby. hmm Yeah. What y'all was doing tonight on this Saturday?
In the house
Oh,
saving money.
I know that's right.
In the
Oh,
house saving them dollars.
Exactly.
that's right. Shoot.
I was in there cooking for the kids. Just got out of the
I
garden.
ate hot dogs. I was eating hot dogs before I came home.
Hamburger helper.
Okay. Okay. Quick and simple. I know that's right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Dude, worry about
I
the
need
big
to go
stuff
lay my butt.
tomorrow.
Now it's about 1 o'clock. I gotta get up. Me and my son gotta go pressure wash the house tomorrow. We got a little job to go do.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Okay,
different time
Okay.
okay.
zone. 9:24 over here.
9. Where you at?
Thank
Lost
you.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's 11:24 here.
Oh, you on the other
Oh, I'm
side.
trying to see.
Well,
Let me see
West
what.
side.
12:50,
What's the
12:24
topic?
down the way.
I
I'm
got you,
I'm
Rob.
11:24.
I'm look.
11:24.
Yeah,
Wow.
know me on here.
But all right, though,
I
man. It was good chatting with y'all, man.
I'm
Y'all have a
glad you
good night.
came through,
I
Rob. Thank you for pulling up.
Yeah, I come rock with y'all.
Yeah, thank you for pulling up.
love these
Okay, see you
type of
later, Tara.
conversations.
Huh?
I love these type of conversations where everybody
Yeah, it
can.
was grown folk.
Yes, I love it.
We chilling. We chit chatting.
Yeah, it always be a vibe at T1000.
We chit
Yep.
chatting. That's it.
Hey. Oh, let me
That's
stop. I got next
all
door
we do.
neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
all right, though, man. I'm finna ride, man. I'm finna go lay down, man. I'm
All right,
getting
Rob. You
old,
have a
man. I
good
can't
night.
hang all night.
Yeah. I get it. I get it because it's 11:30 here.
But
Mm-hmm.
all right, though, man. Y'all have a good one, though.
You too,
You
Ross.
too. Good
All right.
Bye
night.
bye.
All right, for sure.
Got your coffee.
Whoever said
Yeah,
Robert.
she know now, Rob. You coming up, Rob? Come on up. Everything is everything.
Well, T1000, I'm finna drop so I can talk to my husband right quick on FaceTime.
Okay,
Oh.
Um,
thank you for
nice
coming up,
to
babe.
before I go to bed, 'cause I gotta wash clothes and stuff tomorrow. Get
Okay,
ready for Monday.
that's what's up. Thank you for pulling up. I enjoyed you.
It's a
Okay.
vibe. It's a vibe all the time.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
well,
Yes,
I'm going to
ma'am.
drop down too. I was just coming on to tell you why I picked the 10 for the movie.
Okay, okay. And I
Well, you
appreciate
know,
you, Larry.
what's her name again? Miss,
This
That's
is
what's her
Grandma. Let me drop
yeah,
y'all.
Grandma? You had me cracking up in the comment
oh, it's
section.
Gamma's World. Gamma from
Yeah,
It's Gamma's World.
Grandma. Okay, I'm gonna have to come over there. Subscribe to your channel,
Come over. What is your name again?
Kima. Well,
Kima.
new
She new
Oh,
reaction.
you.
like new reaction.
Yeah, it
New
was nice to meet
Oh
you
wait,
and have a
Kima has a
conversation.
channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gonna drop it in a chat?
I had
Yeah,
dropped. Let me
drop
see. I'ma do
send
it.
me
Hold up.
Gamma.
I'ma drop
Gamma's
Yeah,
work.
it's Gamma's World.
Yeah, let me subscribe. See, that'd be good so you can network.
I'm gonna
I
drop
like
it.
Yeah,
it. I like your
yeah. Drop,
vibe. I
but I
like
think I'm
your.
already subscribed. It seemed like drop a link once. I bet you I'm already subscribed because I heard you over here before.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. She's been
I
over here.
love it.
I'm gonna wait till you
Okay.
drop her link and
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
click on
told
there.
her to come to your page, Gamma. I said, Gamma be playing
Yes,
games
she
with
did.
everything,
She
girl. We
did.
be
But
chilling.
now I hear your voice, so I love your vibe. You be breaking it
Oh,
down. I love it. I love
good,
it. I love
Oh
good.
my girl.
Okay, I'm definitely as soon as she drops
Absolutely.
your link, I'm gonna get ready to click on there. But I think
okay.
I'm already. It seems like I remember doing it from an old live that T1000 did. She dropped your link. I could have swore. Because I remember
Okay.
that name. I
So
remember
yeah,
that
because
Well,
she
name.
was over here a few
drop his
times.
link
Yeah, she was on the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop his link so I can subscribe to his channel.
Mm-hmm. I'm finna
So I
wait.
gotta leave and then do it or just press on it.
You can
Just
just
click
click
on
on the
the
link
link.
and it'll take you to
Hold
it.
on,
Mm-hmm.
let me click on it. All right.
I'm just
So
waiting.
I,
I probably can search it in my. I'm going to see if I can
I'm
search it in
finna
my.
drop hers now,
Oh,
Grandma.
okay.
Yeah, I'm
show
dropping.
on. Why it say show on stage? What that mean when you click on the link?
It should be.
Oh, should just let you take you to
Oh,
their
new life
page.
new reaction, new life, new
Mm-hmm.
reaction. Okay, I got it. Now I'm
I'm
subscribing now. I'm
finna drop.
subscribing now.
Um,
Okay. Now, do you go live often?
no.
You do
No,
mostly
She do a
shorts?
lot of shorts though.
Shorts.
She
well,
do
Okay,
a lot
okay.
of shorts.
I do a lot
Mm-hmm.
of shorts. I
Okay, I'm
She
go
gonna
do
once
put
a
the
lot of
all.
a week.
shorts.
I got the
Once.
all on. Oh, look at that! I see the picture of you and your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Mr. Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, I'm gonna
why
go through some of your shorts. I'm gonna go
power
through
right
and review some of
now.
your
I'm still
shorts.
on the phone with T1000. Say yeah.
Wait, what
I
you say,
still.
Kiva?
He said you still on the phone with T1000. Say yeah. I'm still.
Look,
on.
that's why I couldn't make it to Spade Gamma.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Girl, we was on that phone so long just talking, girl.
Yeah, yeah.
About some everything.
Right, okay.
On the phone, girl.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna drop down on keep I'm getting ready to look at some of your shorts before I close out of
Okay,
your
okay.
thank
chat,
you,
okay?
Gamma, for coming up,
Okay,
lady.
okay, you're welcome. I'll
I
talk to y'all later.
appreciate you. Yes,
Okay, I'll
ma'am.
be in the chat. I'll be in the chat.
Okay, I'm about to get off. Because
Oh, okay.
Rob ain't came. Let me see. I'm trying to drop. Damn, one was okay. Here we go. Um, yeah, yeah. So just came to chill a minute, talk about straw and whatever else, and we did that. We made it on through. Shout out to Jeannie. Thank you again, lady. I'm trying to find Rock to Rock. You still your name? Oh, I see you in the chat. Hold on, let me go back. Because I'm trying to drop yours too. And Rob. I got you, Rob. I just had to come on my phone. Yes, y'all. So I done dropped a links. Shout out to y'all for coming up. I have enjoyed you guys. Coffee Maisha. Did you Rob? Hold up. Finna add you up. Hello, Rob.
Yo,
How you doing?
what's going on?
Not a lot, not a lot. What's up with
Uh-huh.
you?
Everybody left, right? Everybody left.
You see that?
Ain't there some
No
shit when Rob
problem.
come up here, everybody gone.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm
hmm
still here. I'm still here.
This my first time on stream, y'all, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
because
well, welcome. Well,
I don't
welcome.
get on nobody's panels and shit like that because see, back in the days,
Mm.
man, my ass used to get banned from everywhere. You feel me?
Oh, no.
Because
Cutting
I
up
used to
everywhere
fuck
you
up.
go.
Yeah, I used to fuck up so many monetization shit. They'd be
What?
like, "No, Rob, don't get up here.
Yes,
Don't
indeed.
come up here and start your shit." So I
What
just,
you used to be doing, Rob?
oh man, my talking my shit,
What you be talking
my
about?
tech talk. You feel me?
What sector you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
No, no. What sector you from? You been
Oh,
on you?
no sector.
None. It's the Rob sector.
The Rob sector, the Rob, aka Brooklyn's finest sector. The most
Okay.
handsome man on the
Oh,
YouTube motherfucking streets. Real
yeah.
talk.
That's what's up.
Don't let this handsome, pretty face and this expensive smelling cologne that I'm wearing fool you, because I am one of the realest motherfuckers on these YouTube streets.
Okay. Okay. Yes, indeed.
Just in case that nobody know who the fuck I am.
I know that's real.
Oh, yeah, but this is my first time on StreamYard, so this is very very foreign to me. So, because
Well, that's welcome.
I don't talk on you know people's panels.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. I get it. Because it be a
Hmm.
lot going on. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
get it. It could be a lot going on, but
Yeah, so definitely, because I've been on here since 2018. You feel me? And as far as like making videos on YouTube and shit like that and beefing with people, I did that every single day for years. You feel me? Every single motherfucking day from 2018 till 2021, because my sister died in 2021.
oh, sorry to hear that. My
Yeah.
condolences.
And I
Okay.
don't want to say what she died from because the
It's
YouTube has shut
okay.
us down.
It's okay.
It'll shut us down right now.
Yeah, that's
But
okay.
yeah, so I was like strictly like just 24/7, just fucking making videos and just going hard and just fucking just cursing people out and beefing and doing all that shit and just doing my little sex talk, whatever, with the ladies or whatever like that. And that's what I was doing, like hardcore. And then,
Mm.
I left for like 3 years, then I came back like last year, and now I'm
From
back,
since, okay.
back
Okay. So
back
you had
back
to
on the
take a
YouTube
break.
streets and
Mm.
shit don't change.
Nah, just a different day.
Different day, same shit, no loyalty, no friends on this motherfucker.
I
People
heard
still,
about
yeah,
I heard
people
about
still beefing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gon' be
do,
beefing. Gon' be beefing.
yeah,
Yeah, don't stop.
yeah. So I mean, people still doing the same shit. So for me, I don't beef anymore. I come on here, I entertain, for my people. You know what I'm saying? I do my little sex talk. You know what I'm saying? To entertain the ladies and shit like that. Since I'm the most handsome man on YouTube, you feel me?
I
And
heard that.
I just do what I do,
Ain't
and
nothing wrong with it. Do
that's
you?
yeah,
Okay? Just
that's
do
really
you.
what the fuck I do.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong with it. I feel you.
ain't nothing
That's
wrong
the
with it.
best way.
That's right. So,
Just do you.
hmm so that's basically what I've been doing since I came back from my 3 year hiatus.
My condolences. 3 years?
3 years I left.
Hmm.
Three
Okay.
fucking years. You
Dang,
feel
you
me?
must have a lot going on.
Nah, yeah, no, I
You had
just
to go for 3 years?
yeah, yeah, there was a lot going on, but I don't talk about it like it's
Yeah.
some personal shit.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there
It
was a lot
got
going on.
personal, huh?
Oh yeah.
I know it. I just want to say for people now that's the best. So I'm trying to tell you. And it's sad you can't even really, you know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
can, but it
Yeah.
just be too much sometimes. Like you do have to take a break. I don't know about 3 years, but
Years. I
everybody need
feel
a break.
yeah.
I probably could, because if I go that long, shit, I
Because
ain't
I was constant with this shit. Like people don't realize this because I don't go live anymore. They'll Rob, when you going live? Like I don't go live. Like if you check my live status, 2 months, 3 months, 1 month. Like I don't do this shit anymore. But back in the days, 4 lives a day.
oh, wait,
Four
yeah.
lives a day, cursing motherfuckers out.
Mm.
That's all that I got all that shit on private. It's funny because the other day I was just looking through my shit and I said, look at all these videos I made. Like shit I forgot about. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like 400, 500 videos. It's just me just like going off on people. You feel me? And I was like, man,
Right.
I really was doing
Drain.
this shit. Yeah.
Drain.
Like I said, what the fuck was I like I know I was drunk, but I'm like, what the fuck? You're like, yo, like,
Well, at least you was able to shake back, Some
yeah,
people don't shake back.
That was some crazy. And people, and so when I see people still doing the same shit today, I'm like, yo, especially
Right,
today
right.
with this
Don't.
war shit that we probably gonna be in some war shit right now. You feel me? With World War III. Like you motherfuckers are still on this motherfucker. Still fucking beefing and shit.
Hmm.
Still fucking beefing and talking about dumb shit when your fucking state could be broken apart. If motherfuckers got nuclear weapons, they gonna fucking destroy
Did
your
you
state,
hear that we
motherfucker.
dropped a bomb on Iran?
Yeah. What a stupid move.
Did you hear that?
Of course
That's
I heard it.
happening right now today. We
Of
dropped it.
course I heard it. I
I
share that shit out. Yeah, of course I heard that.
say, oh my goodness.
And I was seeing, I went on YouTube to see if anybody talking about it. They not talking about it. They
They
talk,
don't want to
girl,
talk
you
about it.
did, yeah,
They don't
you
want to talk
disrespect.
about that.
They don't, dumb shit.
They
Girl,
don't
you
want to
doxed
talk
me.
about
Yeah, you disrespecting me, girl. You doxing me. Why you said that? I said, do you motherfuckers know what's going on outside?
it. I know that's real.
The fuck y'all talking about, man? Do you
Gonna get left
understand what the fucking
behind.
yeah that y'all really need to be understanding right now?
Gonna be left behind.
Real talk.
Gonna be left behind.
This shit is serious. Yeah. And these people still
Mm,
beefing and shit like that. So
for real.
it yeah,
And you
I'm
work
sorry. I
too
talk too
fast.
fast. I'm from New York. I'm sorry.
Handle your business. I'm following you.
I talk too fast and I know,
I'm
like
following the
people be
story.
really yeah, I know, because that's how we talk up here.
Hmm.
But it's like, yeah, like that
How do you
this the
feel?
shit that's going on. And I can't really speak about what I really want to talk about because
I don't,
you
excuse me one second, Rob. I
go ahead.
don't know, Maria. Why you say that? I just want to answer her. I don't know. How you found my page? How did he hear about your page? I don't know.
Well, stop being nosy.
You know Maria?
No,
You
I don't
know
know
Maria?
Maria.
Oh,
No.
okay. I
Yeah.
don't know
But I'm
Maria.
saying people
Yes,
find
absolutely.
pages.
Malcolm. Absolutely. You got
Yeah,
to take a break sometime.
yeah. People find pages, when you go through the live feed
Mm-hmm.
and you go through and you start scrolling through and stuff like that, and you just start seeing, okay, let me see what's going on with that person, or oh, let me pop in this chat, something like that. Just like with me. Like a lot of people in my chat, like they didn't fucking know me. They popped in because they saw me. You know what I'm saying? So
YouTube, yeah, anybody could.
yeah, so that's how I found you. But I'm from
Mhm.
no sector at all. I'm
I,
by my fucking self.
I,
Rob, aka BK's finest, in his circle with his little 5, 6 people. That's it.
I know that's right.
Yep, that's all.
I got you. Raw say it's about to go down. That's what I said, Raw. They
Yeah,
dropped this
shit,
bomb.
shit is about to go down, Raw. I'm telling you, man. And
Oh,
listen, and I can't, I don't want to release because I don't. Your page is monetized, right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I can't say what I'm gonna say.
Oh, don't say it again.
No, because I
Don't
got so
say
much
it.
stuff to say. Yeah,
Quality first, man.
I
Yeah,
can't. I
I
can't do
dropped
it.
his link to Raw. He
Huh?
beat up. I was telling him I dropped your link. He said, "Do
Oh,
you
all
have?"
right, all right.
Yeah, it's a lot going on in the world.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot going on, and people need to get off of YouTube and
what?
stop beefing.
Mm. I keep telling them the one gonna be left behind. I ain't trying to get left behind.
Because I'm telling you right now, like they have the technology to fuck us up, and people don't realize that they do.
Mm. I
They
believe
do. I'm gonna just say that. I don't want to say no names, but
that's
they
what
have
the
the
world coming
technology to
to.
fuck us.
Technology. That's what the world coming to.
That's why
We
you got to
won't.
mind your business. Mind your fucking business. Just like on YouTube, when I tell people to mind their business,
They won't do it.
mind your business. Because when you get into some shit and the people start coming at you, making videos on you, you want to fucking get mad about it. Don't get mad. Your ass should have mind your fucking business.
I know that's right.
And then you won't be in no shit. You mind your
You
business,
won't
you
be
won't be
in
in shit, nigga.
nothing. For
Real
real.
fucking talk.
That's what I be saying. You ain't got to worry about it.
You ain't got to worry about shit. Just mind your
But
fucking
what?
business, man.
That's what I'm saying. For real though, Rob. That's
See,
real.
I speak with passion, too
That's
raw.
real talk.
I speak the real shit here. See, a lot of motherfuckers, they get mad at me. That's why they don't let me on the panel because how I'm speaking here, I speak on my channel, but more raw. This is how the fuck I talk. And I don't give a fuck who don't fucking like it. Because this is Rob, uncut, Rob, aka Brooklyn's finest. This is me.
No.
So I thought you know how I talk. You know how I talk.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you listen to my videos. Okay,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
do.
All right.
I do.
This ain't nothing new.
Right.
Because some people, why he talk like that?
Cause
Why he
look what
loud?
Ross
Why
said.
he,
This
yeah.
why some people confuse passion with anger. They think you
Mm-hmm,
mad. No, it's the truth.
mm-hmm,
You mad
yeah.
at the truth. I ain't mad. I know
Hmm.
it's the truth.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What the fuck going on, nigga?
Right.
Yep. And I haven't been live because the last time I was live was 2 weeks ago when I got so fucking drunk. I
What?
don't know. I don't know if you saw that live. I don't
did.
either.
I passed through
I
there.
was so fucking drunk, blacked out. I had to delete
You
that shit.
you was talking just how you talking now.
But I did, man. I woke up the next day. I said I didn't remember. I said, what the fuck
Ah,
was I
and
fucking
that
talking
live was
about? I didn't
jumping
remember
on
shit
my head.
because I know people in the chat was like, go to bed, Rob, go to bed. Like
Yeah,
like I was fucked up that night. But yeah, like yo,
I
so
passed
I don't.
through.
I ain't trying to get that drunk anymore the next time I go live, but because I was drinking that Jamaican rum.
Mm. Oh, we in Jamaican rum.
Oh yeah. So
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
you drinking on that shit, that shit sneak up on you like 2 hours later, and it's a
Mhm.
wrap. So
Well,
real
so
talk.
we could stop drinking. I know that's right.
Yeah, man. Listen, too raw, man. Let me tell you something about my. And I don't tell YouTube about my personal shit, but I was in a coma last year
Oh, wow.
for diabetes, like diabetes.
Mm.
Yeah, and I just caught diabetes within 2 months.
Oh,
'Cause I
wow.
never was a diabetic, nothing. So I just caught a diabetic coma. And like one day and shit like that, I just woke up in the hospital. I was like, yo, you was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I said, what? Yeah, you was in a diabetic coma, whatever.
Oh, wow.
So
Take
they
care of
would,
yourself.
yeah, they were saying it was like from drinking, like drinking beer, whatever. I don't know. Like I still think it was like from the sodas and shit. My sugar was 500. It was fucking like it was at the top. You feel me?
What?
500.
Ooh.
500. And they said I was 500 for 2 months walking and didn't even know it.
What?
Didn't even know it. And then woke up, like I said, dead 2 weeks later. And then from that point on, I was sober, right? Sober. I didn't touch shit for 10 months. I didn't drink at all, right?
Hmm.
And then a couple months ago, I said, you know what? I'm going live. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drink.
You just did this though. This was what, about 2 weeks ago?
Huh?
That was about 2 weeks ago, huh?
Oh,
When you went live.
2 months ago.
Oh, 2 months
No,
ago?
no, no. When I first started going back live again.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, because I took a minute away, like I was making it look like uploads, but I was sober. And then when I started like saying, you know what, I said I'm gonna start. I remember I was talking to my homegirl on the phone. I said, is it okay if I like take a drink? Like, would I be addicted again? And like, would I be
Oh, no,
fine?
you're not. You
Yeah, you
good?
know what I'm saying? And
Oh
she was
man.
like, no, it's okay. You could do it. Drink.
Mm-mm.
And my dumb ass took that drink again.
Oh no.
And what you think happened?
And you've been drinking ever since?
Ever since.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. 10
Mm.
months. 10 months sober. And then that happened. See?
Wow.
That's why they say don't do it for the first time. People say, oh, one drink won't hurt me. Oh, yeah, I could come back. I just cut it off. No, you can't.
Right.
You can't cut it off.
If it was a problem in the beginning, you know
Yep.
damn well it's
Yep.
gonna be worse than the first time.
Yep. So it's like, man, like for me, like thank God still, that because I did beat diabetes. I did beat it.
Thank God. But God.
I did beat it because my
But
A1C went from 12 all the way to 4 again. But like I said, with me doing what I'm doing, who knows, right?
Hmm.
But I don't know.
You have to pray about it. That's all you can do.
Yeah,
Pray about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm drinking water, bro. I'm drinking. Yeah, I'm drinking my water.
Continue to
Like
pray about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
My weight's still good. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a blessing.
everything's still good. I'm still pretty, still good looking. As T1000 knows. Wink, wink. You know. Yeah. So I'm still looking good. You feel me? So and that's the thing. You feel me? Like I'm a
And
good
in
looking
case y'all
motherfucker.
don't know, Rob say that all the time. When he do go live, he be talking about how handsome he is, and he be
Yes, sir.
as he
Yeah,
should. And
yes.
you know, you can do it. Do what you do. You can do it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Ain't that wrong with it?
Always say it because
I
I ain't
know
even
that's
supposed to be
real.
here.
Nah.
I ain't
Okay.
supposed to be here, so that's why I always
Okay.
do that.
I'm
And
trying to.
it's entertainment. Like if people take it serious, oh my
Mhm.
God, he's so arrogant and cocky. Oh my God, it's entertainment, people. I'm
So
40 years old. Yeah, I'm 40 years old. Okay, like if
40?
I'm 40.
Okay, okay.
I don't look 40, right? I look young, right?
Uh,
How old are
you
you?
in your 30s.
How old are you?
I'm an adult.
You
I'm an
older than me?
woman. Huh?
You older than me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm 40. I know I look like I'm in my 20s or early 30s, whatever. Yeah, but I'm very young looking. So that's why I say, you know what? I'm 40 years old and I ain't supposed to be here and I'm still handsome and good looking because there is a lot of like ugly people here on YouTube. And it's real. It's real. So that's why I
Wait,
say you know that. You fucking know that. There's a lot
what
of
did
ugly
you
motherfuckers
say?
on there. You know
What
that.
did you say, Rob? Oh, hell
You know that shit.
no.
I'm trying to see because I remember my homegirl. I used to say,
Oh,
"Who
my
do you think
goodness.
look better than me on here?" Like I tried to like one time I said, listen, I said, name me one person you think like could give me a run for my money, and she really couldn't.
Huh.
Maybe two three people. You know what I'm saying? But that's why
Damn.
I talk my shit.
Out the YouTube or where?
Like the YouTube streets, not like YouTube in a whole, but the YouTube streets,
I got you.
the sectors. Yeah,
Two
like
or
who the
three.
fuck would give me a run
That's
for my money?
it. Rob
A
said
few people.
three. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. How many
That's
you say? How many you say?
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I
I
know.
ain't
I'm
got
fucking
shit
with
to
you.
do with it. I ain't got to do, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my problem.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mind my damn business.
Yeah.
That ain't my
You
problem.
ain't saying shit.
About
Like,
it.
huh.
I ain't
Uh-huh.
got the bag.
Take them as they are.
Trying to tell you that's it. What else I'm supposed to do? Ain't nothing else I can do. Shit.
Hmm.
I'll tell you.
Real talk. Tell
Like
you, man.
my daddy favorite song used to be Fantasia. Take me as I am, I have nothing at
Mhm.
all. He used to love that song. Take me as I am, I have nothing at all.
Uh-huh.
Fantasia.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's how
I'm
that go.
telling you.
I
Yeah.
know that's real.
So I'm just chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in retirement right now, to be honest with you.
That's good.
Yeah.
Stay in retirement. It don't make sense to you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
It
Work
really
yourself
don't.
up all over again and do the
Oh yeah.
same shit. No,
Oh yeah.
don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. Yeah. Ro, you 42? Okay. So he
He's
just
42.
uh-huh. That's what
He
he
just described Rob Charles. Oh Lord, too raw gonna be in the building. Yeah, I need to come through, man. The next time I come, I do my shit, and like I said, over there is a whole nother level.
yes.
A whole nother level because the people in my chat they just let me be. They know. That's Rob. Let him talk for 2.5 hours.
Anything, okay?
Drunk and talk shit. Yeah.
They say go out then.
Oh yeah, they know. They know.
Yes, indeed.
So, but yeah, man, this is woo. This is a big step for me because I don't do this shit, man. I don't do YouTube.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't do YouTube at all. People that know me, no, I don't do this YouTube shit. I got
Well, I'm
500
glad you
subs,
feel
man.
comfortable enough to be able to come up.
I know. I
You
know.
do now. You feel
Yeah.
comfortable. You came up.
Now I know how to do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now I know how to do it. But I wanted other people up there, but they all left.
It's all good. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
still
that,
here.
that's true, sexy.
I'm still here. You got it here.
That's true, sexy. You still up here for me? Hmm.
Still here. Yeah.
Yeah, because people, and I've always said this too. You want to branch out, like when you're on YouTube, you want to branch out and meet new people.
Right,
You
right.
don't want the same motherfuckers in your chat.
That's
Why
the
the fuck?
goal. I thought that was the goal. Meet
Right?
new people.
Thank you. Why the
That's
fuck
I
I
thought.
want a same motherfucker from 2018 and shit in my fucking chat, and every time everybody coming and the same shit over and over again? What the
I
fuck is
feel
that?
like
The fuck is that? Can I get some new shit?
I feel like
The fuck out of here, man.
oh hell no. I know
Yeah.
that's right.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah. I feel you. Hell yeah, you're definitely right. I can't lie about it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
That's what people say. Oh, people say, oh, how you met this person, how you met. Don't worry about how I met that person. They just in my chat and I'm speaking to them. They
Yeah,
know me. Don't worry about it. The fuck you want to know about it? Because you don't know them? That's why you mad?
you ain't lying though.
I come to
It's
your
the
chat,
truth.
who Rob is. Don't worry about who the fuck Rob is. Rob just know her. Motherfucker. I could fucking meet her down the block, motherfucker.
Who
Fuck you
wants to
talking about, nigga?
know?
The fuck out of here, nigga. Shit.
Oh my goodness, I am tickled pink.
Yeah.
Oh
Rob here,
shit,
nigga.
that's the
Fuck.
truth though.
Oh
The
yeah.
really should be the funniest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's the truth. I can't lie about it.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh Lord.
You want new people in your chat.
That's true. I thought that was the goal.
New
For real,
people.
Gamma, that's true. Gamma no shit. Gamma say she network and do every day.
Hmm.
She
Yes, you
network.
you
That's
have to
the
network.
goal. That's what I thought.
You have to network.
For real.
Mhm.
He ain't
Yeah,
speaking the truth.
bring the chat up so I can see it, like through the
You
stream.
gotta
Yeah,
do it from your end.
yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
put yes
so
on the screen.
that's what I'm saying.
Look, Ross say people get mad because you watch other content creators. I be like, I can watch whoever I want for real.
Exactly.
Then
You can
I ask
watch
them
whoever
for
the fuck you want.
the no,
Who
you
the fuck are you?
tell her like, where you been? Where you been today?
You
What?
gonna tell me where to go, where not to go,
Hell
motherfucker?
no.
Who the fuck are you, nigga? Who the fuck are you, bitch, to tell me who the fuck I can't go to and who the fuck I can't sub to or who to be in the fucking chat? You out of your fucking mind. Ain't nobody ever control Rob on this shit. Ever. Never said where I can't fucking go.
That ain't
Because
supposed
I always said, come and knock on my damn door and I
to.
will knock you the fuck out.
Oh.
Like I said, they still the light skin, oh, no, the light skin, okay. The light skin face. Let me tell you something. I'm crazy.
Hmm.
Don't let it fool you. Not you, the people on YouTube. Because the
Oh, I
ladies love
know.
me.
I
The
ain't
ladies love me. Yeah.
I'm
But I'm
not
talking about all the niggas, all the guys on YouTube.
and rock with whoever I want. Straight the
Hmm.
fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Straight the fuck
Like,
up. You
trust
can
me.
pay my phone bill. Guess what?
Hmm.
I'm still not listening.
Hmm.
I go where I want to go.
Real talk. Real motherfucking talk.
Yeah, I'm there. You can pay the bill. Pay it. Thank
You
you.
can't be in that chat. Yeah.
But I'm
You
still
know, how many people that was told not to come into my chat?
going.
a lot, because they was hating. I used to like, if you go back in time and like look at my videos, I had a lot, 1,000, 300, 500, 600, and now you looking now, I'm barely cracking whatever the fuck I'm cracking, because a lot of people was told not to fuck with me because of jealousy,
Mm-mm.
because they would just like, who the fuck this nigga think he is? Who is he?
Mm.
Who do you think coming in, stealing my people out of my chat and coming in his chat? Who the fuck this nigga? And that's what they used to
That's
do.
how they be thinking.
I'm
Just
telling
like
you,
that.
I'm telling
I
you the truth.
agree. It's
I'm
the
telling you
truth.
the truth. That's what happened.
It's the truth.
That's what happened with me.
Mm.
And people say, Rob don't get that many views. Ah, yeah, I was sabotaged. Yeah, that's why.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
So it's like, yo, I just do what I do. Like I said, whoever come in the chat, like I said, my little 6, 7, 5 people, 8 people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Those are the people that I just like, fuck with, that I rock with. You know what I'm saying? And I just do my own thing over there. And that's it.
All you could do. What else you
Yeah,
gonna do?
that's really it.
Sure, that's it. Who can
Hmm.
give us say who can steal somebody out of a chat? Nobody. They should
Hmm.
be able to, but hey,
They
everybody,
do it. They do it. They
everybody adults, but hey, you do what you want to do.
hmm
Do what I want to do,
they can
and we
still
gonna
they
leave it
can
right
still
there.
yeah. I'm telling you. And it's like it's so stupid because people's like that. Oh, you
It's
over there with
crazy.
handling
I
situation.
had no idea. Till I got the YouTube.
Hmm.
It's a lot. My guess, I know it happens, but my
Hmm.
thing is, it's a lot of people. Like
Hmm.
it's more than two or three. I'm talking about. It's a lot of people doing it. I'm like, I ain't never seen all these people in one setting doing the
Yeah.
same damn thing. I ain't
Hmm.
never seen it before.
Hmm. And they group up.
They
See the
doing
thi-
it. They
And
definitely doing it.
and the thing about YouTube, like they group up and they get in groups and they get in teams
Sure.
and attack you. That it's like you in teams in a group to attack somebody. I'm a one man army. I'm gonna come at you by my damn self. I'm gonna come in your comment section and come in your live by myself. I don't have a team. I got people. Yeah, I got people.
Nah.
I come by my damn self. I'm coming over there by myself. I don't need nobody to fucking protect me or help me or say anything for me. I'm doing this alone.
I know that's real. Look what Coffee say. My parents had a hard time. Her parents had a hard time telling her what to do. So how the fuck a motherfucker I don't know gonna control my
I'm
mood?
telling you,
How
coffee,
that work?
coffee,
How does
coffee.
that work?
They do it. Coffee,
How
they
does
do it.
it work though? I don't give a damn. I don't want to know.
Coffee, they do it.
Ain't my
They do
business.
it.
They
They
definitely
do it.
doing it. But
Yes.
damn. Okay,
Jealousy.
y'all. That's all I'm saying.
Jealousy. They do it.
Hey, it's
I'm
going
telling
on.
you.
I wasn't in a gang as a child. I ain't gonna be.
Hmm.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to tell you now.
And
I
what's
was
funny is they
not.
steal your shit too.
It's
You know how
wild.
many people steal shit here on these sectors?
What they stealing?
They
Content?
no, they steal fucking, like, I mean, I've always say like they steal like my material, because
Mm,
they steal shit that people do and
mm.
pose it as their shit.
They own stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
'Cause I see a lot of shit that I say and a lot of stuff that I do, I hear
Mm.
people do it. And I don't say nothing because I'm not like, I don't care.
Thank your business.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit that I say, oh, he stole that from me. Or that saying that line, he stole that from me. Like there's a lot of shit that people took from me. Because I've been around a long time, I told you. And I don't care what sector you in, sometimes we all connected.
And I was finna tell you, you're not the only one feel that way. A lot
Yes,
of people feel like, oh, you took my word. You took my word.
yes. I'm
But
telling you, I'm telling
it,
you the God honest truth.
and that be my thing. It ain't just
Hmm.
happening in no one sector. They
Hmm.
all doing the same shit.
Yep, yep,
I say, damn.
yep. And that's sad. That's disgusting that y'all
It's
motherfuckers.
unbelievable. Like
Yeah,
what?
Top of
Oh,
your motherfucking.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Top being ass motherfuckers. But that's what they do.
That's
Cause I
wild.
hear certain words and I'm like, man, he took that from me.
Hmm.
Like I said that shit back in 2020. Yeah, like for instance, like when people call this shit the Twilight Zone, right?
Mm.
I made a video 6 years ago, and I said, "Yo, this beat shit, sector shit." I said it's the Twilight Zone, and I had a because remember back then the phone was on. Remember you used to do lives on the phone. Remember with the phone. What they call that?
I don't know. I'm really new to it
Like
myself. I
no no
know.
no 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 no. You know what I'm talking about. The like where you could do lives on the phone and see the wallpaper. Like you screen share on the live, right?
Mm. I don't know about
You
that.
probably know what I'm talking about. Okay. Well,
Uh-uh.
you could see like the wallpaper and see like
Mm.
the chat through your phone through the wallpaper, like back in the days.
Okay.
And it was like, remember the Twilight Zone nigga that used to come out, pop out, and talk?
No,
And we
I
said, this is the Twilight Zone. Remember the white guy with the cigarette?
yeah, on the movie.
Oh yeah, like in
Yeah.
the old shit. Yeah, okay. So I had like a wallpaper with that long time ago, like 6 years ago.
Mm.
And I was like,
Okay.
with the Twilight Zone and shit like that. I said, this shit is a Twilight Zone in this YouTube streets. Now everybody today
Talking about
I
the
see is
Twilight
talking about the Twilight Zone.
Zone.
And I said, wow, I wanted to share it on my community post. And I said, I don't care. I'm not gonna do that. But I was the
Yes,
first
indeed.
nigga around here to do that.
They wasn't gonna
And
never
see,
believe you anyway.
I know they won't.
Yep, it would have been a waste of time.
I know they won't. I was the
Mm.
first motherfucker.
Yep.
Yep. I said, this shit's the fucking Twilight Zone, man.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
What's up, blessing? How you doing, lady? Yes, indeed. That's how it
Hmm.
is, though. I just feel like whatever is meant for me is for me. I don't care about nobody taking. I know that's real.
Hmm.
Stress
These
yourself
YouTube streets is
out.
dangerous, man.
When it's
In
out
the
of your
chat,
hands, it's out of
I
your hands.
appreciate y'all.
He's telling the truth, okay? I've seen that several times with certain content creators because they really don't have content, period. They go into folks'
Mhm.
bushes, they listen, then go live the next
Ooh,
day.
I'm
Absolutely. You
flattered.
know
You
that.
got me
Oh,
blushing up
yeah.
here.
Blessing know that.
I'm
Mhm.
blushing.
It's the truth, like she say.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
Then
Thank you, ladies.
ain't lied about a damn thing.
Y'all know the real.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Because Rob gonna keep it real. That's the thing. See, that's why people don't get me on. Because they say, oh no, he gonna tell the truth. Get that motherfucker off.
And this what you be talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can say
Yes,
it.
but I go more deeper, more deeper.
Oh,
But
okay.
but I ain't gonna do that to you because like you're monetized.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I
But
appreciate
it's like because on my channel, I go
it.
rated R. But it did, so yeah, so it's just like, man, I just appreciate y'all chat. You know what I'm saying? Your chat just
Yeah,
understanding
yeah.
that, you
It's
know,
the truth.
I'm keeping this shit real
It's
because
the truth.
a
I
lot
can't.
of people a lot of people don't even know who the fuck I am. They
Mhm.
don't know who the fuck I am. So they just hear my voice for the first time. Then they would know that, okay, this is a motherfucker that's preaching about what the fuck is going on the YouTube streets that nobody knows about.
Hmm.
I've been on here 7 years, and a lot of your chat don't even know who the fuck I am. Know what I'm saying? Like that's what's weird. But that's what it is.
Yes, indeed.
Know what I mean? Because I've been here a very long fucking time.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yes.
A long time.
You
You
Lord have mercy.
ins and outs. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sweating like a motherfucker because it's hot over here. I didn't turn my air conditioner on. God damn.
Oh Lord.
Lord have mercy. 105 degrees.
Oh Lord.
Hmm.
Better turn that out up.
Lord have mercy.
I'm trying to tell you. Yep. I'm about to get
Hmm.
ready to get out there, get my 100. What get my ass said?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I feel like whatever. Yeah, absolutely. What's for you is for you. That's true. Said
Hmm.
100. But sometimes people be thinking on the same thing. T1 thing, you always say that. Be thinking about the same thing.
Hmm. Hmm. Now, where would you you came on in what year? Do you remember?
Oh, I ain't been on here, but like about 3 years.
Okay.
Probably about 3 years. But
Okay.
I'll say like I had a page like about 3 years, but like active,
Yeah.
I say about a year and something, maybe
Hmm.
probably about 2 of the years. I've
2 years.
been, yeah,
Okay.
with this being.
So you wasn't around 2018.
Oh no,
No. Okay.
ain't know nothing about no YouTube
All right.
then.
Yeah. Because
Uh-uh.
all the people that I have beef with, you have no idea who the fuck they are. You have
I
no
don't
idea.
know.
You wouldn't.
No, I don't know. No, I
No,
don't.
you wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No,
That
I
was way
ain't been
before
around
you.
like
Yeah.
that. That boy,
Hmm.
that they don't even give
Wow.
their content creator who they stole the content from a shout out, which should be a common sense and content creator etiquette. I've heard you say that before, bless saying. I hear you, girl. True. Like I will do a topic and you'll say, yeah, okay. That happened. Then what you had said something. This what you said. Thinking on, yeah, for real. And you just it's wild.
Hmm.
But sometimes that works. It could be used for good and bad. It could be working a good way, but a lot of times, most times, it always work out. Cause I probably
Hmm.
want to do it, but it's really a reason I shouldn't have done it. Cause something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it would have been good that I waited.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, you should have waited. Just like even talking about this straw stuff. I watched it like over 2 weeks ago. I done damn near forgot the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I say I'm gonna still talk about it because look who people came on the panel. People want to, people could relate, whatever. Woo, woo. It turned into a whole, you know what I'm saying? So it worked out.
Hmm.
Everything worked out. So
Because of that
everything
Tyler
worked.
Perry motherfucker.
Huh?
Because of that Tyler Perry motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hmm.
And
And
see,
then.
and then like, yep, that's what it was. Cause I just
Hmm.
found out today too. That's what it was, Rob. I was
Hmm.
telling you. I said because it ties into the movie Straw. I was wondering, and then I just hear today all these accusations against you.
Hmm.
Was it because of that movie Straw? Cause that was
Hmm.
a hell of a goddamn movie.
Hmm.
That was a hell of a movie. I can't lie about it. It was full of emotion. I know that.
He's a great, talented actor, great, talented producer, right?
Mm-hmm. It
But he's
is.
a gay ass motherfucker.
Oh Lord.
And that's real talk. No, it's
I
real
didn't
talk.
see that one coming. I should have known. I should have known.
Yeah. He's a gay ass motherfucker. And
Because,
that's
like
real.
you
And
said, that's what you said in the comment.
I like
That
Tyler.
happened
Yeah.
years
Like,
ago. That's
yeah.
what I was telling Kima, who was
Yeah.
up here. I'm like, I been heard that.
Hmm.
Like, that ain't no
I
new
like Tyler.
news.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
he's a
that
gay
been
ass
out
motherfucker.
about him.
Real talk. Him and Diddy. They gotta stop it.
That's wild.
I tell you, Diddy, I know you. I know your motherfucking ass. They say he may get off. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be horrible if he do. But did this?
Mhm.
Ooh, the shit that he. Ooh, man,
I ain't
it's
followed
fucking
none of
disgusting.
that. I am not interested in that at all.
Yeah,
I
just
just have
fucking
no
disgusting. I
interest
can't
in.
stay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have no interest in that. I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
know.
Disgusting.
Mm-mm. I can only
Yeah.
I've seen about 5-star reviews from CC's, and everyone had their own was of presenting it. Yeah, I only saw I saw yours just as I enjoyed them because I like that y'all did it totally different. Gamma wanted to use like the symbolization in the movie, like what did everything symbolize? Because it definitely meant something. Justice gave a whole breakdown from police activity to she had the whole breakdown. I enjoyed that one too. So I'm like, I got out there, yeah. So overall, I liked it. It was just too emotional. Yes, I do, but I love and all inspiration. Absolutely. Yes,
Hmm.
everyone was talking about a straw. It was, yes, it was, Blessing. It really was. Blessing, are you gonna do a review? Yes, Fee had one too. I caught her replay. Fee said Fee couldn't get over the fact that they named the girl Janaya. I was laughing my ass off. Fee say they want to name her Janaya. I was cracking up. I said, "Oh my goodness." Fee said, "I gotta watch it again." Bliss said she overstraw. What? Ooh, what you thought of it, Blessing? Was it? Well, I mean, like, did you cry? Did you cry? Gabo say, right, yeah, that was me. God, I was laughing my ass off. He said, I just don't know. I gotta watch it again. They named her Janaya. That's a not Janaya. Yes, Janaya. Hey, blessed.
Hey y'all,
How you
a little
doing, lady?
short. I did a little short review on it. I just didn't want to spoil it
That's what I
because
was
I
gonna
didn't.
say. I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, I just did it short because
Yes,
not everybody
yes.
has seen it, and I didn't want to give up the storyline. I just didn't want to give up the info on it because you don't want to spoil it for everybody else. But no, I didn't cry.
No,
I felt nah.
what you thought?
Girl, I've been through so much heartache and pain going through life and raising kids and trying to get myself to the next level and having to man when it rains it pours type of thing. Girl, I
It was
understood.
definitely when that was but blessing. That was overwhelming for anybody.
Yeah, I was about to go there, but I understood her pain.
Oh, it
It
was
was
a lot of
when you
pain. It was a lot like, damn, you finna traumatize somebody with this damn movie.
Yeah, but when you've
Oh
gone
my
through
God.
life like that, when you've gone through those type of things,
It
I've
was
been
the
there
crash
where
of
I
it. I'm
had to
like,
rob
oh,
Peter and
I'm
pay
so
Paul. I've been there where, one time my job got my check messed up and I had to pay my mortgage. And it's like, wait a minute, hold up.
and stuff happens though,
You
Bliss.
know what I'm
My
saying?
thing about it, all of this happened in one day though. It might happen. It might happen this day, but then next week something else might happen. But I'm
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said. I've
that
been through
was
the
I
changes and the
can't get over that.
turnarounds, the ups and downs. So now I didn't cry. I just felt her pain. I can
It was
relate
too
to
much
her.
pain. I'm
That's
like,
that. I
damn,
think that's a better word. I can relate to her. I was
that
able
hurt.
to relate to everything she went through because I've been there.
I
If it
could
was a
relate, but
day or
not
a
all
journey,
in
I've
one
been
day.
there.
Stuff
Huh?
don't happen. Now I can relate, but not all in one day. I'm like, damn, you got the literally the weight of the world on your shoulders, and that's
Sometimes
enough to
shit
break
happens.
anybody down. I think it would be.
Sometimes, yeah,
That
sometimes
was
shit
a lot.
happens.
It
Shit, especially
does.
if you get your car,
It can
especially if you
happen.
get your car towed.
All of
That's the one.
that
That's a
happened.
lot. That's an
All of
unexpected
that.
bill.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I've had my
Mm-mm.
car towed for parking
Woo.
and what was it? KFC's parking lot. I was about to go. I was going to get my hair braided. And I asked, she was like, "Yeah, you can park over there. You fine?" Because I have a handicap sticker. I was like, "Okay, cool." And girl, they towed my car.
What?
So that was $750 in one day. I had to come off.
Mm-mm. It happens though, yeah.
Yeah,
I
stuff
used to work with
happens
this
that sets you
girl.
back, and it just
Look,
makes you be like, "Damn."
I used to work with this girl at a gas station. This was years ago, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the girl, she was living with her boyfriend, his mama, whatever. They had a baby, all this, whoop, whoop, whoop. And she was becoming to work. It was like she was getting herself back together, getting on her feet. She hadn't got her a new car. Baby, a couple months down the road, tell me why. I was relieving her. Yep. I was relieving this girl. Don't y'all know? Apparently, she used to be talking about, oh, I'm doing this and yeah, 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 woo, woo. But come to find out, you hadn't paid your car note. And baby, when I say
Oh,
she was hiding the car when she come to work, right? She had to
uh-huh.
hid it next to this restaurant next door. Don't you know them people came got that girl car? That girl had to go to her car and get all of her belongings. Guess what, baby? That girl brought out of there two garbage bags and a car seat. I
Mm,
was like,
mm, mm,
man. And
mm,
she was
mm, mm.
boo horn. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, because it's try. I've
and
never
so
had that
does
done to me
happen. It
before,
happens.
but that shit happens.
It
So
definitely
I can
happens.
definitely relate to her. I
Man, I
can
was like, damn, that
definitely
shit hit
relate to
her like
her.
that. That hurted me. I'm like, damn.
But
That
no, I
girl
didn't cry. It
crazy.
takes, I don't even, I don't really cry when people pass either.
No,
No.
I
I cried
cried.
one day for my best friend, but she died during COVID, but that was it.
Mm.
That was it.
Mm.
I don't know. Some people just don't.
I
I
get
just,
it because
I don't
it's
cry.
hard for me to cry. It's hard
Mm-hmm.
for me to cry, but like when it comes to death and stuff, I done lost people I love, love, love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
definitely crying, but just crying and crying, I can't do it. My sister, when I say could cry at the drop of a dime, oh my God. I'll be like, oh Lord. And then
Yeah, that's my oldest sister. I
she
just be like, will
cried.
you get it together? Like, and I know I sound insensitive. It's not in my nature. It's just,
To do it. I'm
I
like,
don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't cry
I
easy.
question
Like,
myself about that
I don't
though.
cry easy about it. I don't.
Yeah.
Mm.
I just be like, why am I like that? Like, why don't I can sit through a funeral and, and not just be cool. I'd be, but it all depends though, of course, I guess. But I don't know. I
I
just don't.
I
I
understand what you're
thought
saying.
about it, but I'm not gonna say because Gamma is here and she always stopped me because I definitely have. I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I have questioned it and I figured out why for me blessing. But I ain't gonna go there.
Well, yeah, I've questioned myself about that.
I
Like
have
why
too,
you
but
don't
I
show
figured
no
it out.
emotion? Like why
I
you
figured
don't,
it out. I was
like why
needed
is
for something. I'll say that. I was
how what
needed.
you say?
I'll say I was needed for something. That's why. That was my reasoning. I was needed for something. Why it take a lot to make me cry. But I do cry and stuff, but not easy. You know what I'm saying? But I
Mhm.
figured I'm like, why I can't just cry? Cause like I say, my sister she cry easy. Like why I'll cry? Like whatever. But shit, I figured out because I was questioning myself. I was needed for something else. I was needed to help somebody else out. You see what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
ain't gonna go too deep. I'm gonna just leave it right there. Gamma, you know where I'm
Yeah.
headed with
Like if
that.
it's my
You know where
kids,
I'm
my
headed.
mom, them, yes, of course, of course, of course. If it's my
And that's
kids,
what I'm
I
talking
have
about,
to get put
mom.
in a crazy home. But what I was saying, I hear what you was coming from, Gamma, because that's true. Sometimes we all think about the same thing. And like straw, of course, everybody wants to put, they want to give their
Yeah.
input on it. But what
Mm-hmm.
I was from the young man that's on your panel, what I was agreeing with him is that I've seen that before through these YouTube streets and social media by itself. Like people will, mainly YouTube, people
Mm-hmm.
will listen to you in the bushes, like how we're talking now, and then is nothing popular. It's nothing. We're just talking. We're just having general conversation. And then what they will do, they will go on the next day. They have a live, or later they have a live, and they're talking about the same thing that we talked about. And it's like, just
What
give a
you do
shout out.
that
Yeah, so that's what he
for?
means by stealing, because they
Uh-huh.
do that. And
Okay.
actually, one of these content creators, not in this sector, had mentioned that as well today. They was just like, people will try and take your content and stir it up into their own words. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like they will do that, and but that's, I think it was AT2. That's where you know that they've been listening to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
You need a
dang, like give me a
little.
shout out at least. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? If I'm planting some the same thing Gamma's planting, And I'm like, yeah, this is how you do it. This is how, and I'm doing the same way she's doing, but I'm not giving her no props. I think that's not proper etiquette.
Right. You're supposed to say this where I get it from.
Exactly.
If you got
Yeah,
it from there, you know.
Exactly.
I get it from there.
exactly. Give
Yeah.
them
I
their
remember.
props.
I remember. I remember. Okay, y'all can hear me or no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
I
hear
hear you.
you.
remember. I remember a community post. Right. I remember a community post that I made with Beavis and Butthead. Right. And
Hmm.
it was about the Trump shit, like stupid shit.
Hmm.
And then somebody else that I know, you know what I'm saying, from my chat or whatever, she went over to her live stream and somebody in the chat was like, "Oh, I love that Beavis and Butthead thing that you shared on Instagram, on your Instagram story." So I'm waiting. I'm thinking she going, "Oh yeah, she gonna say Rob." She said, "Yeah." She said, "Thank you. Somebody had that on a page, and I put it on mine." I said, "This motherfucker."
Yeah, isn't that cold? That's
Yeah,
like,
Somebody. Who is
that's
somebody?
crazy. Yeah,
how do you
yeah,
do that? Like, how do
mhm.
you do that? That's somebody that's
Ah,
a hater, and they don't want you to be the winner.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Mhm.
They don't want you to win all the way because it's so much money out here in this world. Trust and believe. People, we all have a spot for it. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. But I understood exactly where you're
Mhm.
coming from, young
Mhm.
man.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm like, you
I'm
need
not.
to.
I'm not that young. I'm 40, but I'm sexy.
I call my dad young
Yeah,
man. My
yeah.
dad is
I'm.
75, and I
Hey,
still
hey,
call
hey.
him a young man. I do. I'd be like, all right, young
Yeah.
man. Because he don't like to be called
Mhm.
old man. He still
Yeah.
do his thing. But thank you for letting me back up on your panel. Man, I'm
Okay. No,
surprised I
you
even
welcome.
caught your ass.
Oh, me.
Shit.
I've been on here, girl. I'm finna get up off of here. I've been on here since 9 o'clock.
But the lately you've been coming on, I be sleep, girl.
I ain't been on here.
It's been a minute. I
Yeah,
mean, but you were on here one time the other, I think it was last week or week before.
yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And I was like, I miss my T1000.
Yep, it was about 2 weeks ago.
Well, all right, honey. You guys have a wonderful evening.
You do the
Thank you for letting me
same.
back on your.
All
I'm
right.
about to go
Always
to bed.
welcome.
Well,
Always.
I appreciate it,
Yes,
baby.
ma'am.
And
You
young
already
man, you
know.
enjoy your evening as well.
All righty.
All right. Talk to you
All
guys
right, good
later.
night.
Good night, honey.
All right. Because I'm about to get up out of here. Rob, you had some
Uh-huh.
last words for us that you want to leave us with?
Well, the last words that I do want to say is, as far as like you said with crying, as far as like when somebody died,
Mm,
when my sister died, I mean, she lived with me. You feel me?
mm,
And I could not cry for 2 weeks. I could not cry.
mm,
I was more in shock than anything, but I didn't cry. I was at the funeral. I didn't cry.
mm,
When they put her in that ground, that's when it hit me. You feel me?
mm.
That's when it hit me. Like once I had to put that flower, like like on the damn casket,
Hey.
that's when it fucking hit me. But then again, I'm like, oh, okay, I could get over this.
It
But
don't
then
happen like that.
yeah, but
I
then
mean,
when you alone and you start playing that music, that sad music, and you alone by yourself in your room, that's when it's going to hit you like never before. I broke down like I can't even describe how much I broke down. Like out that
mm,
like even
mm,
today, I would never break down like I did that day. When you break down, when it finally hits you, it's like nothing that you ever imagined.
I get it. My condolences. I know that feeling. I know
Yeah.
that
So I'm just saying, like, with you and her talking about that, like,
feeling.
oh, we don't cry. I was the same shit. I didn't cry at all. And I was at the funeral. I didn't cry at all. People are like, Rob, why you ain't crying? It's okay. Like I said, no, I'm not crying. You know what I mean? Because I had to be strong, like you said, for the
Mhm.
family.
Right.
But
That's my yeah. That was
that
my.
shit have hit you.
I still
Yeah.
cry shit. My mama, but
Yeah.
I also had to be strong as well. But that probably prepared me. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? From me not being so easy to cry. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because I'm not easy to just cry like that. It take
Yeah.
a lot to get me. So I just feel like it set me up for something else. that I had no idea about, but that's the way it went, you know. That's how God works. So hey,
All right, so I'm gonna get up out of here and let me do my stick before I leave.
all right.
Okay,
I
ladies
appreciate
and
you
gentlemen, thank
coming.
you for me coming through and entertaining and having a great time with y'all and having fun because that's what
Mhm.
Rob do. Come through to my channel because this ain't
Absolutely.
shit. This is the PG shit compared to what happens over there. Okay, so because over there everything goes. So Rob, aka Brooklyn's finest. Don't let this handsome face and this expensive smelling cologne that I'm wearing fool you. I am one of the realest motherfuckers on these YouTube streets. I
Ooh.
am God's gift to women and every woman's dream. Thank you. I'm out.
Thank you, Rob. You're
All
welcome
right.
anytime. Thank you for pulling up.
All righty.
All
Later.
right, good night. All right. Yes, y'all. So yeah, y'all, we done chit chatted it up. Look at Tanya coming in late. Hey Tanya, how you doing? Like, I'm getting up and y'all been up. Okay, it finna get off, girl. I came on at 9 o'clock. And it's 12:30. You know, I'm shaking my head. What's up, lady? Yeah, y'all. So we didn't enjoy catch the replay, Tanya. We was just chilling, girl. Wanna hear something just to chill, relax, you know. Yeah, that's how we was doing. We was talking about straw. Then we drifted off on some more Tyler Perry ish. And then we was up on the panel and stuff. It was Gamma, Kima, Two Raw. Then we just had Rob up here. He was getting his one too on, you know what I'm saying, on some social media stuff. So we've been talking about all kind of stuff, girl. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, so I'm about to get ready to get up out of here, y'all. I have enjoyed you all. Thank you again, Jeannie, for the super sticker. You are appreciated. As yes, Gamma speaking of tongues. Say hey, Gamma. Yes, coffee it was. Thank you, thank you. It really was. It turned out really, really nice. We had a good time. Yes, and I have enjoyed you all. Yes, Gamma. Thank you for adding to it. I appreciate you guys for pulling up, Miss Blessing. Yes. Everyone have a great night. I'm finna get up off of here, pull myself together so I can lay it on down. And I say holla at y'all a little bit later. And on that note, I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep well. And don't forget, say your prayers and good night.